I never thought I was fat in my life until Tom told me I was fat and told the internet I was fat.
Yeah.
I want to.
And you're big buddies with Epstein, too. So
now I'm on the Epstein list. And it's all because of Tom. Yeah. If I see Garth, I'm just going to hug him and we'll both cry. Permission to Party World Tour is in full swing. Avoid scalpers and go to Bert.com to get your lowest price tickets. I forget how big you are. You're like a big man.
Well, yeah. I heard you say recently, you said, you're not big unless you're 6'2". If you're 6 feet, that's the same thing as being 5'10".
I might as well be. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I
barely made the cut.
Well, no, can I tell you what's crazy is like when you get to Hollywood, there's so many men that are like 5'8", 5'6", that talk like they grew up in the woods.
Yeah.
Like they know how to throw hands. And I'm not saying that, I'm definitely not saying, thank you, Sandra. I'm not saying that I'm a tough guy. I grew up around guys that punched people.
For sure.
And so I'm always impressed that you are, I'm going to say this and I'm not going to let you reply. Cut his mic. You are 10 times the cowboy as the average country singer. Okay? That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Okay?
I appreciate it.
And, but you always go like, I'm not. You always deflect.
Well, I've been around enough real ones. I'm not gonna put myself.
That's the thing is when you first moved to Nashville, we were like, this is crazy. These cosplay cowboys are.
Yeah. When it's funny. When I showed up, there's not as many cowboy hats around as like in the 90s. The hat act was a big thing. Like you kind of label execs and stuff were telling people if you want to have success, you need to wear a hat. That's what country guys do. So you got to put a hat on. So that was way bigger of a thing. Lately, it's just, ball caps and
who started
flat brim hats. And well, I mean, if you look at 2010-ish, Luke Bryan got so hot in Florida Georgia line. Yeah. That was kind of in my mind, sort of the birth of the bro country era. And that was kind of the new flavor it has been for the last decade and a half. Obviously with a bunch of guys that have come along in between that have been more, if you want to call it traditional country, as I knew it and grew up and loved it. But that was kind of that was the thing. That was the trend and has been, you look at Morgan Wallen, more hip hop influenced kind of country stuff. And he's, out there with the ball cap and it's not cowboy at all. But it's kind of making a comeback, I suppose.
I fell in love with your music. I think Leanne fell in love with it first, but only because it was. I get a little territorial over music.
Sure.
Because I don't like when people go, "Whoa, it sounds like 90s country." It sounds like what I would listen to in a Jeep. In college.
Yeah.
Like Alan Jackson, George Strait. Like it has hints of that.
Yeah.
But I get protective because I'm a big fan of Hank 3 as well.
Yeah.
But not his punk stuff.
Sure.
But when he does what his grandpa did,
yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
But that's not, I like the way he does it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. 100%.
I like the way he does it. I'm not listening to his grandfather's albums going like, I missed this.
Yeah.
I like the way he does it. Yeah. And I'm no offense to Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
But I like what you're doing.
Thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate you saying that because I always get kind of a little chip on my shoulder with that. I think I get put in that box a good bit of the time because my music is sonically reminiscent, obviously, of 90s type stuff and earlier. But you can't just redo something. You can't regurgitate something that's already been done. It wouldn't work if you were doing that. So it's like I have my own thing too. I understand. It's like that's the stuff I grew up on and kind of emulated and was influenced by. So it makes sense that I sound, reminiscent of that. But I'm doing my own thing too.
It's the same thing.
I appreciate
you
saying that.
Your influences dictate who you sound like. I don't know who I sound like. I know who I've copied.
Who have you copied? Because I don't like
all of them.
I was not a big. I don't go way back in stand up stuff. I feel like as it's gained popularity in the last 10 years,
Yeah.
or maybe it's more than that, but like,
No,
feels
10
like it's had a
years.
big blow up.
But it's had a big birth since podcasting.
Yeah, 100%.
I think podcasting really introduced personalities to media. And it reintroduced media to media, I think.
Certainly.
And the person that's responsible for that is Joe Rogan.
Yeah, 100%.
I would say he's more responsible for my voice and stand up than myself.
Sure.
Only because, but before that, I was hints of Dane Cook, hints of Dave Attell, hints of, because you don't know what you're doing.
Dave Attell's time period?
To this day, he's so
right.
fucking good. But he was, so Attell started in probably 89.
Okay.
Like this is at the very tail end of the comedy boom.
Yeah.
And then he did it all through the 90s when like comedy was struggling.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then alt comedy kind of showed up, and Attell was always a club comic.
Yeah. And
when I started in 97, me and Dimitri Martin would go to the Comedy Cellar at 12:10 every night and watch Dave Attell.
Yeah.
And it was what he did. I don't think there's an equivalent for it. There isn't an equivalent for it in country music only because you guys are so good at collaborating and so good at these writer camps that when someone's super talented, like say an Ernest, I use Ernest as an example because I love him.
Yeah, same.
But like he writes for everyone, but also everyone's like, yo, you got to, you got to do your own, you got to be doing you.
Yep. 100%.
And Attell is just, I mean, he's every one of our inspirations.
Sure.
He is the greatest. Sure. But I think when I started doing podcasting, Rogan told me I had to tell the machine. Sure. I can't do an equivalent. I don't know if there is.
Right.
A little bit. It's like when you met that dude. I'm
Carson Chamberlain?
The guy who said like, I can help you, but it's going to take a little while.
Yep.
And I want you to be mysterious, and I want you to kind of hang out.
Yep.
And I don't want you going up every single night.
Right.
Mysteries, the sexy part.
Yep.
Can you say it so I don't just tell you your story?
No,
I'm sorry. As I'm saying this, I'm like, why the fuck am I not letting you say it? But it's so brilliant.
Your research.
It's so brilliant.
Yeah.
It's the sexiest thing in media right now is not being everywhere. And this is what he said to you. Go ahead.
100%. Yeah. I assumed, in, I guess, I started coming to town to work with him in 2018. That's when he found me off a Facebook video. And so I'd come to town and write. And then we did that for 2 years. I'd come like for a week every month. And then finally got moved to Nashville full-time in March of 21. And I assumed when I got there, I'm in Music City now. I don't need to work construction anymore. I'm going to be playing every night. This is my new life. And he was like, why don't you keep working construction? We'll write a few days a week, but you don't need to be playing around town. I was like, what the hell are you talking about right now? I'm in Nashville. I want to play and sing. And
everyone wants to be famous, and it's no fault to all of us.
Yeah.
But everyone wants fame. Everyone wants to sprint before they know how to walk.
Yeah. And especially when you're watching other people that are like sort of your peers that kind of, it's like maybe they're taking off a little bit before you and you get kind of like a little competitive. I don't know if jealousy is the right word, but like, it's like, well, I want to be doing that too. And so it was, I did not appreciate the advice at the time. I didn't like it, but I kind of bought in on, he had such a, great resume, loved everything he worked on, and, obviously had seen this.
And for anyone listening casually right now that goes, wait, how long had you been working in music? Since you were fucking 7. Mm-hmm. They call you the White Selena.
I haven't heard that before, but I'm going to use it now.
You're the White Selena. Your bus would break down on the side of the road with your family in it, and groups of rednecks would pull over and go,
That's right.
Oh, Zach Top.
Pretty much, yeah. That's how I remember.
I've been writing jokes about your family banks. I don't know I don't know your brothers and sisters' names, but I've been writing jokes nonstop, and I can't stop writing Top jokes. And I was like, he's got to have heard all of them. Obviously, Carrot Top is the easiest one,
right?
But you do have that cousin's a little overweight muffin.
Yep. Of course, we have my little brother's redheaded, so he got a lot of Carrot Top.
Oh, did he really?
Yep.
You have the one that's always on it. You have that one brother who's always on it. What's his name? Tip?
Yeah, there you go.
By the way, that's all I did.
That's perfect.
All night last night.
I love it.
And
that's
so they'll
awesome.
keep coming throughout the entire
Good.
show.
I can't wait to hear all of them.
But it's so silly, but it's like, I did an interview today, and the guy goes, "Will you ever stop doing stand-up?" I went, "No." I wanted to tell him I was in the sauna at 5 a.m. writing tip-top jokes.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I did. So,
It's, when it's just.
You have one cousin who works at a bar. And she's a waitress at the bar.
Yeah.
Her name's High Top.
Yes.
Keep going. This is all I did this morning. I have a list in my pocket, and I tried to memorize them, but I couldn't memorize
They'll keep
them.
Popping up as we go. It'd be perfect.
Pop Top?
Yeah, Pop Top. There you go.
So but you've been doing this since you were 7.
Yeah, started playing when I was 5, but yeah, we played our first show when I was 7. Got to open up for the Patsy Cline musical at the local high school. I'm gonna get to
you. I'm gonna get to Patsy Cline.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to you in Nashville, but let's take a second and fucking go down on bluegrass. How great is bluegrass?
Oh man, it's amazing. I mean, obviously, just musically, for me, I think one of the most valuable things about it was that I could start getting on stage and start learning how to work a crowd and be engaging for a whole set. In between the songs as much as the songs themselves. And, if you think about country music, there's not many bars that'll let you get up and do a set when you're 7 years old. So that kind of family-friendly nature that bluegrass was, where we just go around, that was every weekend, every summer for us, was just all the bluegrass festivals that were within driving distance. We go hit them, and we get up on an open mic when we were little still. We weren't being hired or nothing, but that was the routine. We'd pull in on a Friday afternoon with the RV, and Dad would go sign us up for the open mic. And he'd come running back and set up the RV and be like, "All right, y'all are on in 20 minutes. Oh, Dad, you signed us up again. And but anyway, yeah, that was kind of our routine. So that was, I got a nice early start on whatever, putting in your 10,000 hours or whatever.
Bluegrass
not
festivals,
just singing and playing, but also that being in front of a crowd and behind a microphone and learning how to work that. And
there's a collaborative effort. So I used to play music.
Yeah.
But never great. But one of the coolest things ever as a young guitarist, and someone who was inexperienced, was to go to a bluegrass festival and get into a tent.
Yep.
And get into a group where everyone's playing together.
Yeah.
And for me, the very first time I ever did it, I was not very good.
Yeah.
And it was just playing E, D, and A.
Yeah.
And just catching up with everyone. And learning. It's so silly, but it's so rewarding to just play and watch the guy next to you. And it's enough people that they can't hear you. Yeah. And if you don't know what you're doing, you just slow down a little bit or don't strum as hard.
Yep.
It's so enjoyable.
Oh, it's awesome.
Blacksburg, West Virginia.
There you go.
Shout out to Blacksburg, West Virginia.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, that was a lot more bluegrass country than where I came from. It's kind of funny to me that we had as much, or do have as much bluegrass as we do way up in Washington.
Yeah.
But you're exactly right. All that stuff. Like I remember being, I don't know, I was probably 10 or 12 or something. And one of my favorite bands growing up, Blue Highway. And they were all these, guys in their 40s and 50s, had been doing it a long time, had a bunch of, hit bluegrass songs. And I just thought they were larger than life. And we played this, we got to do this one festival in Wenatchee, Washington, and they came out and were wandering the campgrounds. That's how it goes. Everybody watches all the shows all night, and then they're done by 10, maybe 11 o'clock. And then everybody goes to the campground and the jam tents start. And so that was what I lived for. That was the only time I was allowed to stay up that late. My parents would just turn me loose. I'd come wandering back in the RV at 4 a.m. and sleep for a couple hours and get up and do it all over again. But these Blue Highway guys came over, saw our little jam, me and some of my friends. We were all young and whatnot. And they, stopped by, listened for a little bit, and then they sat down and played with us some. And that's, I think that's one of the things about bluegrass too that's really cool is you don't get in a lot of other genres, is that the stars of the genre are so accessible.
Yeah.
And, kind of they want to help or just take an interest in younger people trying to figure it out and trying to do what they're doing.
How much do you feel? I feel like you're a little young in my opinion for the group that is you guys right now. Mm-hmm. I feel like you're still at the young age. Like I feel like there's got to be people jealous of how much time you got left Like I look at like Dierks Bentley is my age.
Yeah.
And I know you guys are close.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is like even just like I know that I have like Shane Gillis is a friend of mine.
Yeah.
And I'm jealous how much time he's got to make stuff.
Sure.
You know, that sounds silly.
Sure.
And what's cool about country is that like Dierks Bentley isn't going anywhere. Like the older he gets, the more I want to hear his music. I DM'd him this morning. This, you're a bad motherfucker. Like because that's the beauty of like I was with you when we saw they were giving awards to Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah.
Like no one wants to in country music. We don't want you to go away.
Yeah.
Comedy sometimes you do. But like I get jealous of Shane and how much time he's got to make stuff.
Yeah.
You've got so much time.
Yeah.
But it is crazy that like you guys got a great group.
Yeah.
Like when
like younger crop coming up right now.
And like when I think I was with I apologize, I'm really bad with like remembering things, but like I was with Rascal Flatts when you won at CMA.
Yeah.
And you walked up with a beer.
Yeah.
And they were hitting me and they were like, someone's gonna be pissed off he's got a beer in his hand. I'll tell you right now.
I expected I thought I'd get more of a slap on the wrist for that, but I don't think we ever really heard anything about it. It was
I thought it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't do it on purpose. I got halfway up there and was like, shit, I got a beer in my hand. I don't know if I'm supposed to do that, but this is going to look so dumb if I walk back to my seat and put it down. But it was cool. I got into a conversation with them and they were just showing love to you. Yeah.
About what they love about you. And this, I think it was Rascal Flatts. I apologize if I'm I'm going to feel like an asshole. I guarantee you it's an adjacent band.
Sure. Yeah.
And they're like, Bert. I am constantly on a search for the ultimate supplement, the ultimate drink, the ultimate morning kickoff to my day. And that is why I start my day with Blueprint's Longevity Mix. Let me tell you something. I sat in a hot tub with this guy, Brian Johnson. And this guy knew more about longevity than I've ever known about my entire life. You know I like to party. I like to have a good time. I'm looking for anything to just give me an edge. Blueprint is built on scientific evidence. The guesswork's over. Blueprint isn't adding ingredients because they're trending on TikTok. Every ingredient in here fights for its life. They earn their place through population-level research and real-world testing, not what's trending. And all the ingredients have study-level dosages, and they aren't just sprinkling in minuscule amounts of ingredients just to put them on the label like a lot of brands do. Instead of a whole cabinet full of pills, it's one scoop of this in water, mix, and you're done. That single scoop is going to help support energy, cognitive performance, mood, focus, sleep, cellular resilience, and healthy aging with ingredients like magnesium, taurine, glycine, creatine, and more. This stuff is a no-brainer. This is phenomenal. If you spent any time online in the past few years, you know that their founder, Blueprint's founder, Brian Johnson, was basically the guy trying to live forever. He's the guy who's got the woman with the best vagina in the world. Her pH balance of her vagina is through the roof. I know that because he said so. And let me tell you something. This guy is aging slower than any of us, or at least better than the rest of us. He's known for running one of the most measured longevity experiments in the world, tracking biomarkers, publishing data publicly. And that same experiment-first mindset is what led to Blueprint. Blueprint is what Brian Johnson takes every morning, and he's finally sharing this formula with the rest of us. Blueprint doesn't just make longevity mix. They also offer essential capsules, high polyphenol olive oil, omega-3, collagen, peptides, and more, all designed around the same data-driven philosophy. Science-backed, precision-dosed, no BS. For a limited time only, our listeners get 20% off plus free shipping at blueprint.brianjohnson.com by using my code Bertcast at checkout. That's code Bertcast at blueprint.brianjohnson.com for 20% off after they purchase. They're going to say, hey, where did you hear about us? Say, our show. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Say, Bert met him in a sauna in Austin. Bert ate a cheeseburger in the sauna and he didn't. Thank you. I'm about to do a read. And what I'm going to do, is kick up my brain. I'm telling you, these ultra things work. Have you ever woken up in the morning and said, oh, God, I need a nicotine pouch or a cup of coffee or just something to feel human? I'll tell you right now, I have coffee, but I end up crashing out in the middle of the day. These ultra things are awesome. I started using these ultra pouches, and they've been a game changer for focus and energy levels. First off, these pouches are completely nicotine-free and caffeine-free. And you're probably thinking then, well, if they don't have nicotine or caffeine, Bert, what exactly is in them? It's a great question. Ultra has partnered with leading neuroscientists to design these pouches. They are clinically proven nootropics and adaptogens to deliver immediate focus, smooth energy that lasts 1 to 2 hours. More specifically, they use Infinity PX, which is a cleaner, smoother energy boost than caffeine. L-theanine, an amino acid promoting calmness, energy, and attentiveness. Alpha GPC, a nootropic for enhanced mental processing. And my favorite, vitamin B6 and B12 for a balanced energy and mood. Nicotine disrupts hormone balance, potentially leading to lower testosterone. If pre-workouts make you feel overstimulated, Ultra is perfect, giving you a calm, steady flow state. 90% of users saw significant improvements in their overall focus levels, a calm, steady flow state focus, enhanced memory, smooth energy, smooth balance, mood balance, all zero nicotine and zero caffeine, and they have 5 insanely good flavors. This is Cool Mint, and I love Cool Mint. Crisp, refreshing. They've got wintergreen, which is like classic to me, icy and freshy. Tropical, which is juicy and vibrant. And watermelon, which I absolutely love, with a sweet, punchy taste. I just tried their brand new flavor, Blue Raz, and I know this is going to be everyone's new favorite flavor because Blue Raz is always the best flavor for literally everything. It's a perfect blend of sweet and tart. I'm telling you, I just hope they don't sell out completely of it. Ultra is the ultimate guilt-free pouch, delivering instant focus and mental clarity without nicotine or caffeine. I'm swallowing a lot because they're good. New customers can use my code Bertcast to get 15% off at takeultra.com. That's takeultra.com for 15% off with code Bertcast. After you purchase, they're going to ask where you heard about them. Please support my show and tell them that our show sent you. That's what I think is cool, is that there is no jealousy. It's got the collaboration that it does feel like everybody's kind of rooting for everybody. Yeah.
There's not much jealousy or animosity or anything. And like you said, to your point too about people wanting to country wants the older guys to stay around. The amount of love that they poured out for Alan Jackson that at that CMA too was awesome. And it's like everybody's bummed that his health isn't as great anymore, and so he's not touring anymore. George Strait's still selling out stadiums at whatever he is, 72 or something. He's early 70s. That stuff's wild. And it's a cool shoot. I thought it was so sacrilegious. I won that the Grammy for traditional country album, and Willie Nelson was in the category. And it's like, well, God, I'm glad I won that, but that feels kind of wrong. if anybody should be winning that award, that's, as traditional country as it gets, is Willie Nelson. But anyway, it's cool how they like having older guys, keep celebrating them. Nobody's trying to push them out. And
Who are the artists from Washington? Is it just you?
Well, another guy that's hot as fire right now, Tucker Wetmore. Actually, we're almost related. We're one divorce from being cousins. And he's got 2 half sisters that are my cousins.
Technically, everyone's one divorce from being cousins.
Pretty much.
If I divorce Leanne and get married to someone else.
Yeah. But he's rocking right now. He's from Washington. There's not been many though. Isn't Brandy Carlisle? I thought she was from the Seattle area, maybe. Anyway, there's Don Rich was Buck Owens' guitar player. He found him in Seattle, but shoot, that was in the 60s or
Buck
late 50s
Owens.
or something.
This is what a redneck I married.
Yeah.
We used to have to drive to the Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
On Sundays so she could listen to the fucking Bakersfield sound.
That's awesome.
My wife's
That's
hall
beautiful.
pass is fucking Dwight Yoakam.
Well, as long as he just sings to you and it's dark, I guess, it'd be good. I'm sorry, Dwight. I love Dwight. That was the first like real shows we got to go out and open in spring of 23, I guess. I didn't have hardly any music out yet or anything, and we got tossed on opening some shows for him. We got to do like 6 or 8 or something. That was cool.
Let me tell you something. I'll give Dwight love. That guy's. I go to him every time I see him.
Yeah.
Dwight Yoakam in any market is good for 5,000 tickets.
Easy. Yeah.
And I'm talking as a touring comic.
Yeah.
That's a lot. 5,000 in one show.
Yeah.
And by the way, he'll do multiples usually.
Yeah.
Like at the Greek, he does multiples. Him and Emmylou Harris.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I've listened to you and Tom Two Bears for a long time. That was like my thing when I was working construction. Just pass the time through the day, listen to podcasts, listen to a bunch of Joe, Theo, you guys. Anyway, you said he played the Greek in 23.
Yeah.
And they kind of half offered us that show and then ended up booking somebody else to open. And then I heard you shortly after he played that show that you went to that show. I was like, you got to be shitting me. I could have opened the show. I might have got to meet Bert. This is bullshit. But anyway, it all works out. Here we are now.
I hope someone's working construction right now, listening to this, going like, shit, that's going to be me in 2 years. Mm-hmm. That's the beauty of these. I listened to Joe when I was at Travel Channel, and I was not doing stand-up a ton. I was working on Travel Channel. I'd listen to Joe with Tom and Joey and Ari and all my friends. Yep. And I was like, man, I can't imagine how cool it would be to do this show. Yeah. And then the first day I did it, I was like, fuck. Yeah. I can't believe I'm doing this show. Yeah. And then now know that I'm bigger than Joe. Yeah. It's incredible. That's crazy. Rightfully so. I got to return his text. Yeah. You got to keep on that, man. Me and him are obsessed. Remember the little people. Yeah. Joe. God, Joe Rogan. I got to hit him up. Yeah. You got to hit him up. Where's he been? That's hilarious. Wait, so get me from and I do this because I want to spend a good amount of time on homeschooling. Yeah. Yes. Only because I'm obsessed with homeschooling. Sure. And getting into sports and homeschooling. Yeah. You have a legit golf swing. Oh, thanks. No. Yeah. that is I would not give that lightly. Dirk Bentley, mediocre, but Dirk Bentley, you could tell it was his new money. Yeah, for sure. That's awesome. It's crazy how golf is permeated all of country music. Oh, it's a disease. Like Ernest has got his own. Everyone. Yeah. And we got to talk about the GOAT, John Daly. Oh yeah. We got to talk about him, but we might as well FaceTime him. Yes, I would think so. See who the answers first. Yes. I FaceTime. We used to FaceTime. He would call me like once a week or something. And then I ended up getting a new number a little while back, and then I hit him up from that, and I guess he doesn't have the new number because he hadn't been answering. I've left him messages. I'm a little miffed. He's having his charity tournament in Nashville today. Are you serious? Yeah, he invited me to play in it. And I said, "Oh, that's interesting. Nope. I guess my invite's still in the mail." Yeah. I was at the Daytona 500. We did a party for the Daytona 500. Oh yeah. And Ernest did it. Yeah. It was huge. Yeah. And they said, "We have a gift for you." And I said, I was in the middle of meeting the guy that killed Osama bin Laden. I swear to God. And they go, "We have a surprise for you." I go, "Is he better than the guy who killed Osama bin Laden?" Because the guy, by the way, not only did he kill Osama bin Laden, but they got the best storyteller in the world to kill Osama bin Laden. Yeah. That guy can fucking weave a yarn. Did you get him to lay it all out for you? Oh my God. He all but gave me his fucking shroud. I mean, and I'm talking to him and they're like, "We're going to take Bert. We have a surprise for you." And I was like, and I got in the elevator with him. I go, "Guys, I was talking to the guy that killed Osama bin Laden. This better be good." Yeah. And they opened the door with John Daly. I go, "It's way better." Yeah. It's way better. Yeah. Nothing beats that guy. And then, but I love John. But let's go. I want to get from you and your family. Yeah. I want to know because I know your siblings are all doing very well and very busy now. Yeah. But is there any part of them that's like, yo, if you do want to put the band back together for one tour, like the Jacksons did when Pepsi sponsored it? Yeah. But I'm curious of the trajectory. And I do that just for like the casual listener who's like, Wait, I'm familiar, but I don't know his story.
Yeah,
I think your story is pretty fucking fascinating.
Thanks. Yeah. I mean, as far as the siblings go, I don't think any of them loved the stage.
Now, your oldest sister never was involved, right?
No, she was.
Okay, she's what, 7 years older?
Yep, that's right.
And then same parents?
Bert, you have done your recon.
No.
Somebody
I heard
else.
I really honestly guessed 7 years.
I think that's right.
Same parents?
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, no, yeah. My oldest sister had a different dad.
Okay.
Mom was married for a short time.
And then 3 is you and your brother and sister.
Yeah, older sister, younger brother. Yep.
Okay.
We're
and
all
then
a year and a half apart.
Mama played bass.
That's right.
Daddy played cello.
Yeah, Mom did play a little bit of bass. That's the funniest thing. My parents were not musical at all. Lakin, that's the oldest one. She was kind of the first one she really fell in love playing piano and like classically trained pianist. I remember us going around when I was real little. She would have competitions, recitals, whatever. We'd travel around a good little bit in the Northwest for her doing that. And so then when all of us kids were getting to be 3 or 4 years old or something, she started kind of teaching us how to plink around on the piano a little bit. And I just didn't like that music. I didn't want to play Beethoven or Chopin. I liked George Strait and Marty Robbins, so I needed a guitar to play that. So I kind of got dragged kicking and screaming for a little while through piano lessons. I really wish that I had kind of...
Is that the family?
No, that is not. That is me in the middle, but...
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
If
he was black, that would have been racist.
That's Muffin and High over there, but yeah. No.
If it had been Asian, that would have been racist as fuck. Oh, is that your family? No, those are just Asian people.
Yeah, exactly.
They just pulled up a group of Southern white people, and they're like...
Came to a show and got in a meet and greet
that's
line.
That's a workman's vest right there.
Yeah. But yeah, there's not all that many pictures of us like from back in the day playing shows and whatnot. But anyway, we did that. And then, when I was 5, took my first guitar lesson, and we all kind of...
But now you play the guitar right-handed or left-handed?
Well, I'm left-handed in most everything. So my parents got me a right-handed guitar because they didn't know it made a difference and I didn't either. So I just strum the thing backwards, holding it left-handed. So the first lesson I took, the teacher was like, "Wow, let's flip this around here and see if that works better."
You're like a regular Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been cool. But now I'm just regular. Started that, and we all kind of started playing music independently of each other. We were all... Maddie started playing fiddle. Jorm started playing mandolin. Well, he started off on the chopsticks. He was too little to play anything, so he just literally had 2 dowels, and you just click them together in time with the beat. Yeah, so that was his job for a little while, and then I got a little bit bigger. Just strong enough hands he could play the mandolin. So, and then Lakin played bass. So we weren't trying to be a band or anything, and then got offered to, "You guys want to open the Patsy Cline show?" And I guess we can try. And so we learned some songs together, and then that was the birth of the band. We ran that around till I was 17, I guess. Did all that. And like I said,
17 is like what, 2015 for you?
Yeah. 2015.
I'm trying to put it in perspective because I'm trying to figure out when you moved to Nashville versus
timeline.
When you, like on a timeline.
Yep.
So like you're 17 is God, you're still young as shit.
Mm-hmm.
God, so nice.
Yeah. It did that. Moved it. My sisters were going to Colorado.
That's the other thing is like part of your story that's like you dodged so many times you should have just quit. Like meaning like, you got the family together and then everyone starts to go apart and then you stick with it. And then you what does your dad say? You got to go, maybe get just like a job just in case. And you can do this on the weekends. Yeah. You're like, great. And then you go to fucking Boulder where everyone, who the fuck follows a dream once you get to Boulder? You're like, this is the dream. I'm going to smoke weed and bang chicks with hair under their arms. They call it Menver because there's so many studs. That is like, but all these times and then you still follow the dream.
Yeah. Couldn't get away from it. I don't know what the thought process was dropping out of school a year away from finishing the degree, but I started dating a girl, and so started going to a lot less class. So grades dropped a good bit, and then I was going to have to retake one class. And then at that time started posting some of those, Facebook videos and started getting a little bit of attention on that. And so I was just like, you know what? I'm spending all this money. I didn't have no scholarships or nothing. I'm spending all this money on out-of-state tuition, getting this degree that the further along I got in it, the job opportunities that I was presented with were like, no, that sounds horrible. And so I'm just, all right, I'm going to go work construction and save up some money and move to Nashville. And maybe I'll live in a cardboard box when I get there. I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
God. Magic Spoon is the high-protein, zero-sugar cereal you know you love. It's nostalgic. It tastes classic, like the ones you grew up with without the sugar crash. Each serving packs 12 to 14 grams of protein, 0 to 2 grams of sugar, 4 to 5 grams of net carbs, certified gluten-free, so it actually keeps you fueled any time of the day. Breakfast, late night snack, post-workout, whenever you want it. And they've got a bunch of the classic flavors, like this is fruity. They've got frosted. These are marshmallows, classic marshmallows, peanut butter, cinnamon crunch, cocoa, and more. And they have these new flavors that I love. Classic marshmallow, which is reminiscent of those classic summers where you sat by the campfire and enjoyed s'mores, but now it's in a campfire-inspired cereal. Now let's talk about Magic Spoon treats. These are crispy, airy, protein-packed snack bars with 12 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, 0 grams of added sugar, 2 to 3 grams of net carbs, and certified gluten-free. Great for tossing in your bag, keeping in your car, or grabbing in between meals. All of Magic Spoon's products are easy for any time of the day. Breakfast, snack, pre-workout, post-workout, midnight snack. How great is it to make a bowl of cereal at 10 o'clock at night? When you're watching TV with your wife, and you go in and you make a big bowl of cereal, and now you don't have to feel guilty about it. Marshmallow flavor. Listen, you can look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or at your nearest grocery store. And if you want to try something new, check out Magic Spoon's protein pastries. These are the pastries packed with protein and taste like the nostalgic toaster pastries you grew up with, but without all the sugar. You can get $5 off your next order, including protein pastries, at magicspoon.com/Bert. That's magicspoon.com/Bert for $5 off. magicspoon.com/Bert. Support for today's episode comes from Square, the system powering literally half the places I go. If you've ever tapped to pay or thought, wow, that was fast, it was probably Square. Whether you're selling lattes, cutting hair, detailing cars, or running a design studio, Square helps you run your business without running yourself into the ground. And right now, listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/Bert. That's SQUARE.com/go/Bert. Visit Square to get started because the right tools make all the right difference. I've been using Square for probably 20 years. I want to say 20 years, but I know it's not that long. George is 22. Probably like 17 years. And listen, if you're selling smoothies, cutting hair, fixing bikes, doing stand-up comedy, running a boutique, Square gives you one connected system to take care of payments, manage inventory, run payroll, send invoices, and track it all from one place. Square simplifies the messy stuff. It works for one location shops and businesses with multiple teams or service areas. You don't need an IT team or a degree in accounting. It scales with you, whether you're selling from a stall or expanding to storefronts, because it makes running a business feel a little less like putting out fires. No contracts, no hidden fees, no complicated installs, just tools that accept every major payment method, tap, chip, Apple Pay, online, whatever it is, let you see sales and inventory in real time across every channel, help you access your earnings immediately with Square Banking. And here's the deal. If you're starting a business or running one that deserves better tools, Square helps you sell, manage, and grow without slowing down. Right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/Bert. That's SQUARE.com/go/Bert. go/BERT. Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today.
February of 2018 was when I don't know if you've heard of a guy named Daryl Singletary, but he's
middle
probably
linebacker
one
of the
of
Bears in the 80s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Michael, my bad.
Yeah, Daryl. No, Devin Singletary. He's a running back. Anyway, Daryl Singletary, one of the best voices we've had since Merle Haggard and George Jones. And he passed away kind of early. He's probably, I think he was in his 50s or something. Anyway, that was spring of 2018, and I posted a video covering one of his songs. I was a huge fan of him, and posted a video the day that the news came out that he died, and that was the first thing that kind of blew up for me. It got like 300,000 views on Facebook or something. Before that, it was, if I got 5,000, it was like a big deal, and it was pretty exciting. So got that, and then started getting some calls from Nashville and from I did a brief stint with the Voice, went through the whole audition process up to right before I did the blind audition. I had a lawyer buddy of mine looking at the contract that I had to sign, and he was like, "Man, this seems like a bad deal. You should not sign this." And so I was like, "All right, whatever. I guess I won't then." And I had already met Carson at that point too, and so he was advising me the same thing. Anyway, started getting calls from Nashville guys, and it was like Shyster types. Their pitch was, if you can come up with $20,000, you come to Nashville and we'll cut you a record and make you a star. And
I want everyone to hear that.
Yeah.
If it's too good to be true, it's too good.
Yeah.
Like that's
not how it works.
It's not how it works.
And that was, I didn't know how it worked, but I knew that was not how it worked. That just
I
felt
always
wrong.
say, anyone who's saying like, let me get you a podcast, they're about to fuck you. Anyone who says I can make you money podcasting, they're about to fuck you. I could tell you I could give you a list of 20 people who I just said, let me show you how to podcast.
Sure.
And I send them the list of all the stuff on Amazon.
Yep.
This is what you buy. And then Halston Ray was my podcast producer for a long time. He's now in Nashville.
Okay.
He's trying to be a singer-songwriter.
Okay. Heck yeah.
He's really talented, and he's
awesome.
the greatest kid in the world. And he doesn't talk shit about people behind their backs.
I
only know that because I tried
something in there.
I tried to get him to talk shit about someone and he wouldn't.
Oh,
and then
good.
I was like pissed. I was like, buddy, I've known you for fucking 15 years. You talk shit.
Give me some dirt.
And then I was with Leanne, and Leanne goes, no, that means he doesn't talk shit about you also.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, cool.
That's good. I like you, Halston.
But I used to say to Halston, I'd send them a stuff, and I said, I'll send Halston to your house to set it all up and show you how to hit record and show you how to do it. And when you're ready, I'll introduce you to the people. They'll give you money.
Yeah.
I'll introduce you to the people.
Yeah.
Not the guy that's going to fuck you for 50%.
No, right.
And that's how that's how art should be.
Yep.
And when then that, and it's like the guys who used to hang out at the mall and be like, let me get you you should be a model.
Yeah.
It was like back in the 80s. Then
sure.
And then they just fucked them.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. It's, you're exactly right. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And that was how I felt with that. Anyway, right in that time period, Carson Chamberlain reached out to me. And so he sent an email and didn't say anything. He's like, hey, my name's Carson Chamberlain. Been in the music business a while. Like to talk to you about maybe working together. Not much for toot my own horn, but you can probably look me up if you want to. And I didn't pay any attention to it. I had already taken a bunch of calls and answered a bunch of emails and was just like, this is all bullshit. And so anyway, I just kind of ignored it.
I so badly, he got me. Because I so badly want to Google him right now and go,
oh, it's a good rap sheet he's got.
Yeah, I know. Anyone, it's really
well, that's the thing. Everybody else's pitch was like, oh, we got Keith Urban's band in here. Yeah. They'll play on your record.
They're and
we've got
full of shit.
It's too much of a pitch.
Yeah. Listen, because that's so interesting. Just the nuance of how you're young and you get screwed over
it's happened to a lot of people.
Yeah, and they go, hey, listen, I've worked with ... It's like when I was a young comic, and they're like, this next guy is open for Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
It was a college gig.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler was part of it doesn't count. Like,
no, right.
Yeah.
If you've ever just been slightly associated with the person, I met him at an after party from an awards show. Yeah, I worked with Keith Urban. You can play it up to be a lot more than it is.
Yeah.
And when it feels like they're playing it up and trying to sell you on it too much, that's like, you should start to be wary a little bit.
And so what year is this that you moved to Nashville?
I moved there full time in March of 21. I started, it was funny, in 2019, there's old Carson there. That's the most up-to-date picture we have on that man. He's pretty elusive. That's probably from back in like 2004 or something that picture's from. But yeah, Rider on, hey, there you go. There's a bunch of that. Where were we?
I would be so fascinated. Like, you know how they like a biography?
Yeah.
I wish they did biographies on songs.
Yeah.
In a podcast format where I take I Never Lie, right?
Sure.
And I want to hear everything from the beginning to where I got it today.
Yeah.
Like and all the different iterations and all the things that there's a great documentary called I'm Trying to Break Your Heart. See if that's what it is. I know you'd love it.
Yeah.
I know you'd love it. I think that's what it is. I'm Trying to Break Your Heart. So my introduction to country music is this band called Wilco.
Yeah.
And I'm Trying to Break Your Heart is the most fascinating documentary you'll ever see.
I got to check that out.
As an artist,
yeah,
you're going to lose your mind over it.
Yeah.
Because it's them making this album.
Yep.
And then the record label fucking them on the album.
Sure.
And saying, we don't want it. This is horrible.
Yeah.
And then him releasing it online in like, what year is that? In like, I want to say 2001, he released it online.
Sure.
When online wasn't what it was.
Right.
And it exploded. And it's 2002. It's such an, but Uncle Tupelo, I got into Wilco and then I discovered Uncle Tupelo, and Uncle Tupelo is what you would say is progressive country. Sure. or new country or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But that was my introduction. And that was like my gateway.
Yeah. I love it.
But I would love to know where I Never Lied.
Yeah.
Where like I would love to see that all. That's fascinating to me.
Yeah. The funny thing is a lot of those things are not as sexy as, like, the story behind it.
For real?
Is not as sexy as, I've been asked a million times, and it's like, I don't remember that much about the day other than remembering when we were done with it. It's like, I love this song. This is one of the ones I was most proud of to that point, and still to this point.
Did you feel like, can I ask you just from an artist standpoint?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it with comedy. Like, I have a joke right now.
Yep.
That I saw, and then I told on stage what I saw. But then as it grows, it gets tighter and skinnier and tighter.
Yeah.
And then I fuck something up one time, and that makes the end even better. And I go, ooh, oh shit! If I added this, when you hear that song, when you play that song, do you feel like you're like, God damn it, this is airtight?
Pretty well. We work them over really good, and not just for that one day. Like, there's so many times, I can't remember if that one specifically was one of them, but there's so many times we'll have a song. We usually get a song pretty much done in a day, but it might be 3 months later, and I'll go back and like listen through a bunch of the work tapes of stuff that we've written, and something will hit me, and it's like, no, that's not right. It's got to be this now. So it's there. Me and Carson said it first, but we always say now, it's like, it's not finished until we put it out. You know, you keep tweaking on it and keep getting it where you want it, until you put it out, and then it is what it is, I suppose. But that one specifically, it was Carson's idea, I believe. I Never Lie. Yeah, I believe it was. And, but he and I got together a little bit early. I loved just the whole premise of I'm a sarcastic person. So the whole writing what's really a sad song, but the whole thing's a joke. It's all, the punchline at the end. And so that tickled me. And then we just that chorus fell out pretty quick. And then our co-writer, Tim Nichols, came in and we just hammered on them verses. We were stuck on the first verse for a long time. We got the first, that chorus done. And that's a lot of times how we...
on the first verse?
Yeah, stuck on the first verse. Something about, I threw out that first thing, "Was been some time, you still look like an angel." That just felt like, it's like, man, that's how you'd kind of, start a conversation with an old flame or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, started that, and then we were angels. There's not a ton of stuff that rhymes with angel, so we were kind of stuck there. and then I ended up coming up with that. Heard You're Doing Fine got promoted back in April, which is kind of, angel and April don't actually really rhyme, but I was kind of proud of that. I love just funky, like when you say the right thing and it doesn't. Saying the right thing is more important than it rhyming perfectly in the song, and I'm sure you can relate to that in joke writing and stuff too. You don't have to make it just perfect. It doesn't have to line up just right. If it says the right thing and makes somebody feel something, that's what does it.
I used to have a joke about baby powder.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a dumb, I can't believe I'm going to share this with you. That I was like, I used to say, "You want to hear something racist? They don't make baby powder for black people." I go, "How insensitive is that?" I go, and then this is the part. I'll say it, and then I'll go, "It doesn't make sense."
Yeah.
I go, "How insensitive is that? When we're white and we get a rash, we put it on and it blends in.
Yeah.
But when a black guy gets a rash, he's got to ghost ride the whip." And by the way, I had someone say to me, "I don't understand that."
Yeah.
And I went, "What do you mean?" And they go, "Ghost ride the whip. That's when you get next to your car and run next to it." And I go, "Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, doesn't it sound funny?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Yeah." I had Chad Daniels say to me, I have a joke in my last special. I go, "My wife got on testosterone and it turned her into a whore." And I said, "She's fucking like," I go, "She's fucking me like she's trying to give me AIDS." And Chad Daniels comes up to me and he goes, "You can get AIDS from having sex once." And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "It makes no sense." And I went, "Yeah, no.
But it's funny."
And he goes, "Yeah, but if you're having sex with the same person over and over again and they're not going to give you AIDS, they don't have AIDS." And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Doesn't make sense." And he was trying to make sense of it. And so I tried to change it. We were on tour together doing like our Fully Loaded festival.
Yeah.
And I tried to change it. And then I was like, "I don't know. They're laughing." And he goes, "I know." He goes, "It's kind of infuriating that it doesn't make sense and they're laughing."
Yeah.
He goes, "It's almost like you've transcended the point of a joke.
Yeah.
Is it doesn't make sense."
Yeah.
She's having sex with me so much like she's trying to give me AIDS. And they're like, "Ah!" Yeah. And he's like, one time. That's all you had to have.
Yeah.
One time with AIDS. That's it. One time. But it's so funny. It doesn't.
It works. It's not perfect.
It does. And it's with music, it's just about the vibe.
Yeah. It's got to make you feel something. It doesn't even have to feel good, really. It needs to make you feel something.
I had a song I was singing to Snoop's where it was like, he goes, "I drop rhymes like bombs." And I thought he said potatoes in it. And I told him that. And I was like, it's like, "I drop rhymes like potatoes." And he goes, "Why would I say potatoes?" I said, "I don't know."
Yeah,
and I go, "But it's always hit me like I was always wondered why you said potatoes, but I like it."
Yeah.
He goes, "I didn't say potatoes." And he goes, "But you've been singing it like I drop rhymes like potatoes." And I was like, "Yeah, it just works for me."
Yeah, fair enough.
It doesn't need to make sense. Love doesn't make sense.
No, most things don't. But yeah, that was a funny one on that song. And I don't remember, those are like the specific things I remember about that song. And the rest of it is like, it wasn't a super, super memorable day to me other than just when we finished that song and made the work tape on it and listened back to it. I was like, I friggin' love that song. And the other funny thing about it, I didn't think it was a hit. Because a lot of my favorite songs that from different artists are not the hits. It's
that's a great game to play.
Yeah, go back into, deeper stuff. And there's like, oftentimes the hit is the most like commercially sing-alongable, kind of easily palatable type of song. And the really, really interesting stuff that, catches your ear, in my mind, is stuff that's like, it's almost too interesting to be a big commercial hit.
Yeah. Wait, go through go through like songs by artists that you love that no one liked, but that's your song.
Yeah. One that comes to mind is George Strait, "Rockin' in the Arms of Your Memory Tonight." That's a song that, like, I don't even know if it quite makes sense, and you don't know exactly what the story is. And I've always loved that in songwriting, where they give you enough of the story that you can kind of finish it however you want.
Yeah.
The way the thing goes, the guy's lost his woman, and it kind of makes it sound like she might have died, but maybe she just left him, or maybe he screwed it up. There's a thing. The only thing that makes it feel like he might have screwed it up is, I think it's the third verse. Took you to a party, or was it to a nightclub? I forget. Been 20 years and counting, drowning in your love a little more each day. But somewhere in the neon lights, I'm holding on for dear life, rocking in the arms of your memory tonight. And that whole song is so, you don't know exactly how to feel about it, but it makes you feel a lot of stuff. And that never hit for him, but I think one of the most interesting songs, where you kind of, it gives you enough of the story that you can piece the rest of it together however you want to feel it or hear it. And so that's a great one to me.
All right, I'll do it for comedy. You ready?
Come on.
So Mitch Hedberg, he's like, you know how some songs make you feel a certain way? What is it? We Are the World? Is it? I'm gonna butcher it, which is the beauty of it. And he goes, like, most people hear "We Are the World" and they think about the time that the world got together and tried to stop AIDS. But then some people hear it and they go, "Oh yeah, remember that time I finger fucked you in the pet cemetery?"
Yeah, 100%.
Like, no one remembers that Mitch Hedberg joke.
Yeah,
but like, it's one of my favorite. Like, like I love, for whatever reason. And I think when you get into the thing, all of a sudden it opens up all of the things. Like, I wish I was better with music. I love music. Yeah. I don't love it as much as you do. And I don't have that ability. Sure. I can't like something. I can't see things in music unless you show me sometimes. Yeah. And but I can do that in comedy. I can see things in comedy that no one can see. But I wonder if it's hours spent or if it's, you know, a gift that you get at childhood. Yeah,
I would imagine it's a combination of both. That, yeah, I mean, you've spent your career, all your energy and time, like, being a student of the game and developing your own thing, and you're so deep in it that, yeah, you're going to recognize a ton of stuff that right now, the casual listener that's like, funny joke, I like comedy, I'm not going to pick up on all that stuff.
Guys, if your lady or your fella or that person that sends you an eggplant emoji at 2 a.m. is ready for better sex, then you should be too. That is where Blue Chew comes in. They've been on a mission for years to get you bricked up, build your confidence, and help you actually perform in the bedroom. Their new arousal-boosting formula, Blue Chew Gold, is helping millions of men have better sex in 2026. While most ED meds only focus on blood flow, Blue Chew Gold goes further by combining 2 ingredients for blood flow with 2 ingredients for mental arousal and connection. So you're not just physically ready, you're actually in the mood. This type of innovation is why Blue Chew Gold is the #1 brand in erectile function. Here's the deal. Sometimes they say less is more. That is wrong. When it comes to blood flow, more is more is more is more. And that more shows up in the bedroom. Don't let your mind get in the way of a good time. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. That's promo code Bertcast. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we'd like to thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Weather is finally starting to warm up, and it's time to liberate your thighs. And god dang, my thighs look incredible. Get out of the winter slumber and throw on some Chubbies. It's officially sun's out, thighs out. Dude, that's so the look right now. Big thighs. When it comes to swim trunks, literally no one does it better than Chubbies. Chubbies swim trunks are so incredibly stylish and comfortable that it feels illegal. We're talking stylish prints that you're not going to want to take off. lightweight fabrics that keep drying faster and keeps you feeling fresh all day long, and 4-way stretch that allows you to move from beach to bar. I'm telling you, I love my Chubbies. I throw them on. They've got this great inner liner. For me, I can run or jog in this. So I throw them on in the morning, get on the treadmill, work out, jump in the pool, throw on the grill. They're on all day. Put on a collared shirt, wear them over to a friend's house, cocktail to watch a sunset, maybe a cigar, and I never take my Chubbies off. And when it's time to towel off, throw on Chubbies original shorts. Built for all your summer adventures with no restrictions and zero regrets. Better fit, extra pockets, and that worn-in feel from the moment you throw them on. Designed for comfort, built for stretch, and designed to give you thigh-high confidence. These shorts feel like your old favorite shorts from day one, and they look great for any occasion, happy hour to tea time. Whether you're getting dressed for your workday, a workout, a summer vacation, Chubbies has you covered. For a limited time, Chubbies is giving our viewers 20% off your order with our code Bertcast at chubbyshorts.com. That's Bertcast at chubbyshorts.com. Support our show. Tell them that we sent you. Don't blend into the crowd. Stand out with Chubbies. Can I tell you why I love you? I was not comfortable doing that. The CMA.
Yeah.
I was not comfortable doing the CMAs.
Sure.
And I was really torn up. I had a great Shabuzi joke.
Yeah.
And I was so excited to tell it, and I had to change it a little bit at the end. Yeah. And I was uncomfortable, and I was like, didn't know if my new joke would go over. Sure. And when you lifted your fucking shirt up, I got so fucking jazzed. And I was like, fuck, I love it. Thank you. And I think you were partying with the Red Clay Strays.
Yeah.
And I was like, those are my guys. I love those guys.
Awesome.
God,
awesome.
Man, what a great fucking group.
Yeah.
Of artists.
I haven't got to see them in a long time. We worked a couple of shows with them last spring or summer, I guess. But I haven't seen them in a while. Brandon's got a baby and everything now.
I know.
Yeah.
My wife, I like celebrating my wife, but in a shitty way. This is how my wife is friends with all the Red Clay Strays moms.
Yeah.
They're all the same age.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Leanne, I hang out with the band.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't hang out with the parents. She's like, well, they're more our age. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Those guys are great.
Awesome.
I'll tell you who the baddest motherfucker in town is. Lainey Wilson is the baddest motherfucker in town.
Yeah.
Man, I get such a kick out of that lady.
Yeah.
The day I don't know if I'd met her before. I don't think I had, but the first time I ever met her was rehearsals for the New Year's Eve show. And she had her French bulldog on a taut leash.
Oh yeah.
She had flares. She had 15 people with her. She was walking down an aisle of tour buses like $1 million fucking dollars.
Oh yeah.
And just confident as fucking hell.
Yeah.
And then went up and destroyed the stage.
Oh yeah.
And I was like,
owns it.
That's a star. That is God.
She is, yeah. She is as star comes, but without any of the like pretense that comes with it. She's such a regular person and so fun and so cool to be around. And but then it's like it's a superhero when she gets on stage.
Dude, I don't think whoever's running Nashville is killing it. I don't know how Nashville works.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't either.
Like, I don't know how it works because it seems like I'd assume there's some like suits up top that make decisions. And then there's some younger people sniffing out bar scenes that's picking talent. And then there's some really great people producing. I don't know how it works, but man, I feel like they're in a stride right now.
Big time. It's kind of the same shit that's happened with comedy over the last decade.
But what happened is we killed our kings and queens. We were the Lennons.
Yeah.
And I would say we shouldn't have. And meaning like I think we were so tired of the tastemakers that we went and we killed all our leaders.
Sure.
You know,
almost went too far with it.
It's like the Chinese Revolution.
Yeah.
When Mao said kill everyone.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, fuck, who do we have to do surgeries now? And they're like, God, we killed all the doctors.
Yeah.
Oh. And so, because now you're looking at, I don't mean to be shitty about my own business, but there are a lot of our specials these days, and there's a lot of things being made that maybe could have used a couple notes.
But yeah, that's I think with everything. You get that with music 100% too. It's so cool now that you don't have to get a label on board. You don't need the whole machine to make it work. You have social media, so you can get your shit out there, and if it connects with people, it'll, you can do it yourself.
Do you feel like there's a litmus for, because I think I'm not saying it's a cheat code, but it's like every time I see you play the guitar on Instagram, I sit and watch it, and every one of them has over 100,000 likes, everything. And I go, is there a part of you that goes, maybe like Zach Bryan does a lot, like he'll play acoustic.
Yeah.
And they're all great.
People love that.
And I go, but it's like, almost like, do you ever record one and go, I'm not going to post that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's always, I'll go through shit. Sometimes it falls right out, and sometimes it's like, yeah, I'll sit there and record it 5 times before I'm happy with a take on it.
I watch him. Everything you do, every time you put one up, I'm like, either he's batting 1,000 or there's someone looking at these going, don't put that one up.
No, it's only me doing the quality control on it.
Really?
Yeah.
That bed is so fucking sexy.
Thank you.
Did you really make that?
Yeah.
You really made that?
I did.
With your hands?
I did.
So then,
Took me about 4 hours.
Do you know, I've been, I was very handy for a very long time.
Okay.
All through college, I made my own beds, bed frames, made my own lofts. I made all of it, but it always took me fucking forever. I have one of my favorite beds I ever made, 4 logs.
Yep.
Cut at an angle, so they jutted out.
Yeah.
With a frame of was it 2x8s or
sure
2x the big ones.
Shit, we could pile 100 people on there if you got 2x8s.
Dude, that was my.
That was the
used
idea.
Lug nuts for everything. I weigh every time I'm built something. People are like, "Wow, you didn't need to put all this into that." It's like,
but in case I have 100 of my friends.
So there's glue up against this also. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, you really love Gorilla Glue, huh? Yeah, thing's not moving. I love it. But that bed is beautiful.
I appreciate it. Bunch of rough cedar. I'm not very good at, I've never, because my whole background in carpentry was framing and mostly rough stuff. I did a little bit of finished carpentry, but nothing very high end. And I want to get into more like fine furniture building, learn some joinery, and like get some tools that I'd be able to really make some really slick looking stuff. Because that's, if you inspect it closely, it's a pretty, rustic type of bed frame.
And you built it so you could lean back on it.
Oh yeah. Optimal leaning angle.
Do you watch people build stuff online?
Yeah.
There's a dude who's making a house in Minnesota. His name's Bert.
Yeah.
Build with Bert.
Okay.
And I follow this fucking guy.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy, out of all the Berts there are, and there's not a ton of us, he's top 10.
Yeah.
This guy's built
top
a
10
legit
Bert
fucking house.
I love it.
Top to bottom. I mean, impressive.
Oh, yeah. When they make those time-lapse videos of, putting anything together.
Oh, any of the indigenous people who dig a hole and then turn it into a sauna?
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You got me.
That's me. I'm that Bert.
Yes.
I'm the fat Bert.
Other top 10 Bert there. Build with Bert.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah. Oh, dang it. 2 million followers.
Look at that. Let's go to part 22. Look what he's building. I mean, he's a good looking Bert, too.
Yeah, he is.
Mustache.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Bert.
Nice
and I'm
little
building
mullet.
my own house.
Yeah.
I watched him.
I'm a sucker for all this stuff.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Hey, feel free to open the door if it gets too smoky in here. It's not going to get too smoky for me.
No, me either.
When did you start smoking cigarettes?
When I was working construction, I when I moved to Colorado in 2015, I turned 18 and started mowing lawns, and I took up dipping.
How great is dipping?
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's the greatest thing ever.
It's awesome.
I feel my heart breaks a little bit for Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Like the girl you lost your virginity to and now you're married and you look back at her and you're like, I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, yeah. Now you're married to Zins, and it's like,
Zins.
It's good, but it's
not
nothing
dip.
Quite. No.
My buddy, Pat, you know who Pac-Man Jones is?
Yeah, yeah.
Pac-Man still dips.
Yeah.
And it's the fucking coolest thing in the world.
It feels like a real man if you're still dipping.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get tested for all cancers, and then if I got none, at 55 years old, I'm going to start dipping
Get back to it. Yeah.
And go,
that was my thing with it. I know cigarettes are supposed to be bad for you or whatever, but I
haven't proven that.
Yeah, they haven't really.
I'm being serious.
I agree.
Like clearly we know people that smoked and died. Oh, we get it.
Yeah.
But there's
a lot that lived to be 100 years old and
they say the same thing with drinking and driving. Clearly there's people that did it. But I just think, I need more proof.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But that was the thing. I feel like I've heard and known of more people that have gotten really messed up dipping, mouth cancer and throat cancer and stuff than I had heard of people getting lung cancer from cigarettes.
We got my buddy Pete Whalen.
Yeah.
Who's still there.
Yeah.
And Jeff Hartley, who's still there. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at my boys. None of my boys. My wife's father has been chewing tobacco since he was 12 years old.
Yeah.
He's 80.
Yeah.
Now, he doesn't have any teeth.
Fair enough. There are side effects that come with it, but
how many
it doesn't
cigarettes
have
do you
to
think you smoke a day?
Not as many now. I probably smoke 5 or 6 a day.
That's not a habit.
Yeah, it's not a ton.
5 or 6 a day.
Yeah,
is like
I've laid it down from time to time, and I've been like, I feel like I've tried to intentionally dial it back just a little bit. Because when I was working construction, I'd smoke a pack a day, easy. But yeah, it's like, I don't know if that's, to me, I want to do it. I don't know. I'd like to smoke cigarettes forever till I die when I'm 100.
Yeah.
And so if I just just have a few, and especially when the habit starts, when it's like, you don't actually want a cigarette or a hit of nicotine, but it's just the routine. So you just do it. And so I've tried to just be like, no, just smoke it when you actually, like that first one of the day with a cup of coffee or something. Oh, nothing feels like that.
Can I tell you, I'm having a hard time. I haven't drank in a little while.
Yeah. You got to do 6 months, right?
I got to do 6 months.
Yeah.
And so right now it's easy not to drink because I know that I can't because I'm on a medication where it would adversely affect my health if I drank. So it's very easy not to drink.
Yep.
July 12th, I will start drinking again.
Yes.
Now, I want to figure out, when am I supposed to drink?
I'm having the exact same thing right now. And I wanted to talk to you about this today because I know, like I said, I've listened to all this stuff. And so, like, as you and Tom have, been trying to work on your fitness, and he's, a Nazi about it and whatever. Fuck Tom. But, but I
think the majority of country music feels that way.
Just kidding. I love Tom.
You got to get me in touch with Garth Brooks.
Okay.
I want to be on Team Garth.
Okay.
So fucking bad.
I just listened on the plane to the last 2 episodes you guys had when you were talking about.
Okay, hold on. It's criminal at this point what's happening to Garth Brooks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because there are true crime podcasts.
Yeah,
who really believe the guy's a fucking serial. I mean, listen. I get it. It's a joke. I get it. But it's not a joke at a certain point.
It's a funny joke.
I literally looked at Tom and I go, and Tom, it's almost like Tom's a kid playing with matches in Yellowstone Park. And then he's home from camp and he's like, shut up, there was a forest fire?
Yeah.
And he's like, no way. Are you serious? It's on the news? Yeah, turn it on. I want to see it. And he's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, that's where we were camping.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the car we drove in. That's burnt to the ground. And he giggles about it. And I go, and then you
did this.
but I know because I've been Garth.
Yeah.
I've been Garth for him.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People think I collect Nazi memorabilia
I know.
because of Tom Segura. I never thought I was fat in my life until Tom told me I was fat and told the internet I was fat.
Yeah.
I want to.
And you're big buddies with Epstein
Brooks,
too. So
now I'm on the Epstein list. And it's all because of Tom. Yeah. If I see Garth, I'm just going to hug him and we'll both cry. And I'll go, buddy, I'm on your team.
I love it. That's beautiful.
My only fear is that Garth would see me at some point. Because I don't know if you know him, but I know guys who know him.
Yeah.
I've met, and you can come on my podcast and you figure out the guys who actually know that guy.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's hard to get to.
Yeah.
But like, I'm sure he would associate me with Tom and be like, keep him away from me. I just want to hug him. I just want to say, man.
Garth.
I just don't think it's fair.
Bert just loves you.
I don't think it's fair.
It's fine. Stay away from Tom. That's a good plan, but Bert's okay.
And Tom really believes, and I know that he's going to get mad when I say this. I know he will. He really believes Garth should come on his podcast and defend himself and go, it's a joke. And that Garth should go, yeah, man, this is a fun ride.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we did this.
No, it's gone too far.
It's gone.
It's hilarious. It's a lot.
I saw a true crime podcast where the guy, he didn't know it was a date. He's like, no, if you look at his tour dates, these girls are missing. Yeah. And you're like, anyway.
It's amazing.
I don't know how we got on this subject.
But back to the drinking thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I'm at right now. With like, I was skinny as a rail my whole life. Couldn't put on weight for anything. Ate like shit. Drank all kinds of beer while I was working construction. So obviously I'm burning a lot more calories than I do now. Then in spring of 24, got on a bus full time. And so then for a long time, you have access to alcohol 24/7. You're an artist. So nobody ever really bats an eye at, it's like, he's drinking a beer at 10 in the morning. Yeah.
And you're living your life. You're living your dream.
Yeah.
And by the way, you're making, and just so we're also clear, everyone, you got 18 people with you on two other buses that are making they're making their yearly nut.
Yeah.
And you got your team. And then you got other people. It's super confusing. Yesterday I got off. I'm trying to get marijuana back into my life.
Yep.
And the only reason I haven't done, I was going to smoke yesterday because it was 420.
Yeah.
The only reason I haven't done it is because I don't know why to do it. Like,
sure.
So like, and I got off the bus 2 days ago and I was like, and the guys we were traveling with smoked weed and I was like, maybe I'll smoke weed this week with them. And we were going to a Dick's Sporting Goods and they were both smoking a joint to go to Dick's.
Yeah.
And I went, I don't know if I need weed to go to Dick's. I definitely don't. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't know if it'll make Dick's better. Right. I don't know what that does to my day. I was like, okay. And I wrote it down. I went, I don't need weed to go to Dick's.
Sure.
And then I'm like, okay, so then when do I need alcohol? And I'm like, all right, so I can clearly say I don't need it. Like if I'm home, I don't need it. But I will say that I'm really bummed I'm not drinking a beer with you. And so then I would say I do need it. I don't need it.
Well, I think that's the big difference. Not need, but it's like, because that's how I feel. I don't need it. I'm not waking up, at a venue and having a beer at 10 a.m. because I need it. It's because it's like, oh, fuck, it's sunny out. We're playing pickleball in the parking lot. Let's have a beer while we're doing it. And it just makes everything better in my mind.
A little sparkle. A little sparkle on the day.
I'm not going to fanboy too much, but you're literally my spirit animal. So much of the shit that you've said, and like the thing you had on Caleb Presley, which was huge, the I will never stop drinking thing. I pull that up. Anyone who hasn't seen it, I'm always just, you got to watch this. Dude. And it just fires me up. I watch it, I don't know, probably a couple times a month, just when I need to chuckle and I just need to be fired up again.
Well, I got to thank Caleb for that because I tried to get out of that podcast.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not good with because Caleb is incredible, but I'm not good with he does a little bit of a character on there, and I'm not good with characters. You did it,
sure,
and you're good with it because you're a good giggler.
Sure.
I'm a comedian, so I don't know how to be funny in that moment.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be good on this. And what if I suck? Then I'm going to just have a bunch of people hate me.
Yeah.
Why didn't Bert do this? Why didn't like Kodak Black is perfect on it because Kodak Black lives in a different fucking world.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so you're like, Caleb can do whatever he wants. Who knows what's happening?
Yeah.
And man, thank God I did that.
Yeah.
I remember someone told me right before I did it, they go, play to Glenny balls.
Yeah.
I went, what? And they go, play to Glenny.
Yeah.
You know him, and he's your foil.
Yeah.
Play to him, and I played to him the whole time.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad I did it that day because I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I remember this first time I had a high noon.
Yeah.
He asked me if I wanted one, and I was so uncomfortable. I went, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think we all went out to the pool and started drinking.
Yeah.
And then we hung out that night, and I think Caleb's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that show's awesome.
So funny. Yeah.
And I'm so glad it turned out good. I really believe that. I believe.
Same. The whole thing, like you're saying, keep yourself healthy enough that you can drink all your life. I don't want to be, sobriety is such a fad, like trendy thing right now. And the next person I hear say they got sober, it's just like, I want to hit him in the head.
Thank you.
We don't need that. Just be a normal guy and just drink a normal amount and you can do it all your life and you're fine.
Yeah.
And,
you're not getting an applause from me because you stopped sucking dudes' dicks behind dumpsters.
Because you couldn't handle your liquor.
Handle kratom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck about your journey.
Yeah.
Because it's such a here's what it is. You have the luxury, and maybe I do too, you more so, that if you decide to post something on Instagram, you play a song, it's magic. Just you announcing your tour where you light a cigarette with a gun, and it's silly and it's fun. It's enjoyable. I smiled.
Yeah.
But you have a brain that goes, this is what I want to do. I want to do this. And you have the confidence enough to know, I'm going to do it. And I hope people enjoy it. They'll find it. They'll buy tickets.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people want what you have, which is recognition and love and being seen, but they don't have a talent. So what a lot of people do is they run to alcohol and maybe that'll give them the thing to be seen and it doesn't. And then they take sobriety, but they still want to be seen.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that just want to be seen. So their sobriety is about being seen.
Yeah.
And I find
I agree. There's a little bit of attention seeking in it a lot of
I'd
times.
be curious. I kind of broke my heart. I don't mean this in a shitty way. Like Eminem has I think 10 years sober today.
Sure.
Or today. I think it's today.
Yep.
Maybe 20 years sober. I don't know.
Sure.
And he posted his picture of his coin. Now, I'm sure that is something you earn, and I'm sure that feels great.
No doubt.
But even also, I was like, I wanted to be like, yo, Marshall, we know.
Yeah.
Like, I know. By the way, I like the music better when you're fucked up. Like, I don't know, you on fucking drugs was pretty fucking amazing.
Something worked.
I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, remember who brought you to the dance?
Yeah. No doubt. No doubt.
Go back to, let's just go back to, you don't need to go Molly's and Perks, but cold beers are great, man. They're fucking beautiful. I feel so much the way you feel about, it's such a trend.
Yeah.
To be like, so I'm sober.
Yeah.
I don't need it. And then don't talk.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
Yeah.
Guess what?
Just do it.
If
you actually feel that's a whole nother thing. Just so many. I feel like there's a bit of a disease. Just people do stuff to be recognized for it versus, wasn't it you guys talking about the people rowing across the Atlantic? Like that, where it's just like, you're not just doing that because you thought that was a good idea or you would enjoy it, or like there's a difference between doing something just for the love of doing it and then doing it so that you can post a video and get a bunch of affirmation and a bunch of likes, and the affirmation and the likes are great. We all like that. It's awesome. But you got to do it just for the love of doing it. And if you're doing it for the love of doing it, you don't have to talk about it as much with the sobriety thing and whatnot.
How many ultra marathoners were there before Instagram?
Oh, yeah.
There were 10.
Yeah.
And they were fucking psychos.
And they're psychos.
And now I'm not going to say that we're not going to get the same like Courtney Dauwalter or like all the people I know that are ultra marathoners that are also like Zach Bitter. They're fucking gangsters.
Yeah,
but
no
there's
doubt.
a lot of people.
There's
a lot of people that it's performative.
Yeah.
What they should say is not, hi, my name's Doug, and today I'm running 100 miles. What they should say is, hi, my name's Doug, and I have no ascertainable talents, but I do have feet. So in order to be seen today, I'm going to run 100 miles. Do I like it? Fuck no. Do I wish I could play music? Hell yeah. If I could get tits on and be a woman, I would do it. But this is what I got. My name's Doug.
Here it goes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It's like I haven't really been posting much to Instagram because of it.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what makes me even more grossed out, and I am wildly guilty of this.
Yeah.
Is there's gonna be a huge law passed in Congress about using your kids on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because there's child labor laws, and there are children on Instagram that don't want to be on Instagram. My daughter's included. Okay. Listen, Isla in Georgia. You know, the other day, I'm pivot. I'm a little ADHD, especially with coffee.
Yeah.
I'm watching something. I'm watching the new Keanu Reeves movie.
Yep.
It's called Outcome.
Yep.
Jonah Hill directed it and wrote it, and he's talking about going through and saying sorry to people. And I very arrogantly sat in my recliner as I watched this, and I was like, man, I can't imagine what it's like to have to say sorry to people. And I was like, and then I thought, and I was like, I wonder if I owe anyone apologies. And then I was like, I wonder if I owe anyone. I bet I owe a few apologies in life. And I was like, it's so funny. I haven't drank in 100 days. I never once thought if I owed an apology.
No, sure.
That's what that whole 12-step thing does. Is goes, you need to make amends. And I was like, make amends to who?
Yeah.
Fuck them. They're in my rearview mirror. What are we talking about? Make amends. I haven't quit drinking. I'm not making amends to anybody. I'm going to be drinking again. I got stories coming down the line. And then I said to myself, the only people I owe apologies to, and they would never take it, are my daughters. Because I definitely talked wild about them on podcasts.
Sure.
Talked wild about them on specials.
Yeah.
Talked wild. I showed their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember it's still one of my favorite stories, and I love this, that we were this family. And I can't apologize for it because I loved it too much. They were like, yo, we added 2 theater dates in Oklahoma. Can you post about it? And I was so locked in back then. I was like, yep. Georgia, you operate the drone. Isla, get the leaf blower. Leanne, get the hose. I'm going to grab an American flag. I'm going to put on my Speedo. We're going to shoot a promo video real quick. And it was to Rambling Grambling Man. And it just pulled back. Georgia operated the drone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the best goddamn promo video you're ever going to see in this fucking world. Me in a Speedo, an American flag, mist all over me, the flag's blowing.
Yeah.
And then you pull back to see Isla's operating the fucking mister. Leanne's got the leaf blower, and Georgia's operating the drone.
Yeah.
It is genius. Sold them out immediately.
Yeah.
I probably owe an apology to my daughters from taking away from homework and being like, but like, that's the crazy one. People using their kids all over the internet.
Oh, yeah. No doubt.
These are my children, and we're driving across country and doing CrossFit workouts everywhere we go. There's dads who use their kids as examples of how great of a dad they are, and they're suspect dads.
I'm right with you.
I'm so fascinated that because it's the truth is, so you and I would do what we're doing because we did before social media. Yeah.
Even you mentioned my little bed making video. I never thought one time, the whole time while I was making that thing, I was like, I should make a video of this. I thought after I was done with it, I was like, oh, here, I'll make this funny little video and sing a song at the end of it or whatever. Yeah. And then I thought, shit, you know what I should have done is I should have like made videos along the whole way and like showed how I made it and stuff. That would have made it a better video. And then it's like, yeah, but then I'm just doing it to make the video. And I just liked making the bed.
You're cannibalizing the thing. Yeah. This is, and I'm only doing this because of therapy.
Yeah.
You're cannibalizing the thing that you're supposed to be doing to distract you from your job.
Yeah.
And then you're turning your hobby into your job.
Yeah.
I did that with leather making.
Sure.
I got a therapist. She's like, what's your hobby? And I was like, making videos. She's like, no, what's your hobby? I go, writing jokes. She's like, what's your hobby? I go, writing scripts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And he goes, you need a hobby. And so I decided, because I've always wanted to make baseball gloves.
Yeah.
And so I decided I'd start with leather making. So I was like, I'll make a fanny pack.
Sure.
And I made a fanny pack. And it was pretty fucking cool. And then immediately halfway through, I did what you did. And I was like, I should have been recording this.
Yeah.
I should have been filming this.
Yeah.
Or I should sell these at my show.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, fanny packs are too big. I'll go for just credit card wallets. Yeah. I go, how many of those could I bang out? I go, what if I hired people? I shot the video, then I go to Asia and I get them made, tell people I make them. And I'm like, my God, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Why can't I
There goes the hobby now.
There goes the hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a funny thing. You get kind of, everything can be made into, and I've tried to be careful with that, where I think there is a demand, and rightfully so, for the behind the scenes looks. People want to see, they know you do comedy. They know I sing and I'm on stage, they see that part, but they want the look behind the curtain and to see what he's really like, sort of a thing. And so I think it's kind of a fine balance to find where you show some of that, because I like that too. Like, there's nothing I like more than finding some old shitty video of like Johnny Paycheck on a bus somewhere, and there's a little interview of him. And he's just, he's not performing. He's not the Johnny Paycheck that everybody knows. He's just a guy, and you get the little look behind the curtain. And I'm fascinated by that too. So I understand why our fans are fascinated by that and want that from us. And I think it's just a balance to find how much do you do that, and then how much, because you can let that just consume your whole life. That was another thing. This past weekend, my dad owns a bunch of cattle. He was branding his calves.
Learn this from a rancher. Never ask a man how much cattle he has.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm putting that out there. Boy, did I fucking screw the pooch on that one.
But
boy, you don't ever ask a man how many cattle he is. Why don't you always ask me how much money I have in my bank account?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I was getting at.
Yeah. But we were going up there, and leading up to it, I was like, oh, I need to bring my photographer, videographer guy out, and we'll get some sick content, and it'll be awesome, post it and whatever. And then I was like, that's what I don't want to turn this into. It would be awesome content, and I bet people would really like seeing it.
Oh my God, I want to see you on a horse so bad.
It doesn't look pretty.
I want to see you
it
on a horse.
doesn't look that pretty, I promise you.
No. I'm being serious, because I think that should be something they do. I want to see all country music artists on a horse. Now, I know there is no direct connection on whether or not you can sing it. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite.
Yeah.
Usually, if you were the artist, you weren't on horses roping cattle. However, but it's when you talk about like riding a horse is, I will say, if you've ridden a horse, I can communicate to you differently than I can anyone else.
Sure.
Because I had to take horseback riding lessons to ride horse to move buffalo in Texas.
Yeah.
And moving buffalo is not an easy animal to move. No. They're a little unpredictable.
Oh, yeah.
And so I had to learn how to back a horse up, get a horse to move side to side, get a horse to turn this way, and more importantly, and I would say the sexiest thing I've ever done in my life is I had to learn how to ride a horse at a full sprint.
Yeah.
And that, I've done this on stage, and there's not enough people who've ridden horses to like get this through. But there's a symbiotic moment. It's better than the best sex you've ever had when a horse and you become one. Oh yeah. And you see the neck weaving, and you are out of the saddle, and you're not getting, a canter's uncomfortable. A gallop is uncomfortable. I mean, they're all little perfunctory, but when you run on a horse.
Oh, don't show that video. That's a horrible video there. Just kidding. You can show whatever you want. This is a perfect example of I don't look pretty riding a horse. I hang on tight and I don't fall off. That's about all I can say for my riding skills. But you're exactly right. That like when you get in rhythm and you feel them wide open, there's few things that feel like that.
There's few things that feel like that. And it's I've been able to show it like with but it's incredible.
Yeah.
But you're right, is when you start looking at your life as monetizing all these moments.
Yeah.
or how do I sell this? How do I make this more viable to my fans?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I realized it's just like, that's not what I wanted out of this. This is like my chance to like go back home and do some of the stuff that I got to do when I was growing up. And I don't get to do it very much anymore, but it's so fun. And it's so, I don't know. It's magical. I'm just like, I don't want to be worried about, and especially, we've got all these different people and friends and they're all helping out with our branding. And I don't want to make it about me that we got to, hey, everybody get out of the way. We got to get this right shot and we got to make it, just perfect. I had my girlfriend take one picture of, my brother had a calf headed and I had it healed, and my dad was branding it, and we got a picture of that, and that was just so I can, just for the memory, so we can have a cool little picture of when we did that together.
That's the moments you want.
Yeah,
are like, and especially as an artist, you really want to live in the moment, so you can write about living in the moment. Yeah, and not have to turn it into a TikTok video. Yeah, it's got to be tough. Can we? Are you opening something over there? No. Oh, I didn't know if you were like, we need to pull out a gun. So wait, can we talk about homeschooling? Yeah. I'm fascinated. Yeah. So my assistant was homeschooled. Yeah. And there are questions that I know that happened with him that I'm curious happened with you. Yeah. Like he didn't know because you learn so much vernacular within your friend group. Yeah. He thought all shoes were called Chucks. You knew that? That all shoes were called Chucks? No, he called all shoes Chucks. Oh. As opposed to Chuck Taylors are called Chucks. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I think I knew that. Okay. Yeah, that's the one a lot of us knew. Yeah. No, yeah, I didn't. There was nothing. My parents did a good job of like socializing us. I played on sports teams. And he played on sports teams too, but I think I'm always curious, like, so you, like, did you go to the high school to play sports? Yeah. No, it was always like played little league teams, which obviously isn't associated with the school, and then played in club teams. So it wasn't ever, I didn't ever play for my high school. And your family? We could have. I think you can do that. Like whatever district you're in, you can go, play for that school. But we didn't do that. And as I got to high school sports, it started to get busier with music. And it was kind of, I think my parents I really wanted to keep playing baseball. I was a pretty decent baseball player. Oh, I got the sexiest glove in the world. Oh yeah. Can someone downstairs bring up my glove? You got to see this glove. I'm really into I know. Yeah. I love played. Baseball. Yeah. But wait, my buddy Halston, who's living in Nashville, is a singer-songwriter. Yeah. I'm going to fuck this up, and if he should be here to defend himself, but he was raised, not anatomical Christian. What's it called? Not anatomical. Not evangelical. It's like when you said anatomical, I immediately went to evangelical. So now no. I'm lost. It's like a form of here. Let him see that. Take a look at this fucking glove. This is from Nakona. Okay. Oh yeah. Look at that. It's beautiful. Stingray on the outside. It's got the machine. It's the wrong hand for me, but. Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's sick. Isn't that beautiful? That's awesome. Isn't that fucking beautiful? Is this that company that, remember Theo and Mike Rowe did their little, I think it was on a Black Friday thing, and they were promoting a bunch of like entirely American-made brands for people to, like, if they're buying Christmas gifts, buy from these entirely American-made brands. That doesn't and they sound talked like about Theo a glove. And Mike Rowe. Yeah, exactly. They talked about a glove company out of Nakona, Texas. And I can't remember the name of it. If it is Nakona, I'd be so fucking excited. I can't remember the name of it. I love Nakona. I got introduced to Nakona when I was 14 years old. Really? Yeah, it was, Bobby Bonanno had a Nakona glove made of kangaroo. Yeah, just type in Theo, Mike Rowe, and Theo Vaughn. And then see if Nakona comes up. I would love it to be Nakona. Yeah, Mike Rowe, baseball glove or something. Theo Vaughn and Mike Vaughn. Well, Sullivan Glove Company. Okay. I thought they were hockey gear. And gloves, Sullivan and actual gloves. Oh, of course. I think it's from Texas too. Anyway, I bet it is. This is sweet. Montana Knife Company right there. It's Nakona.
It is Nakona? Okay, there you go. Another plug for Nakona,
It's a
Nakona
beautiful
gloves. This
fucking
is
glove.
awesome. Yeah, that's sweet.
So wait, was your mom's family big golfers?
Yeah, my mom's dad was always a great player, and her brother, my uncle, a great player. I just played with him on Sunday while I was back home. But yeah, they were great. They kind of, and my dad always played too. And that was kind of, who got us into it a little bit, I guess. I always played a little bit as a kid and didn't catch the bug for it really until I was
You have a beautiful
early
swing.
20s. Thanks.
Like
I appreciate it. I've gone through a lot of iterations of some strange swings, and then I finally and it was always just like uncomfortable, and I was trying to find something that worked. And
really?
Yeah. And then just went back to just swing and try and make a swing that looks like a golf swing and go from there. And so that's where I'm at right now.
No.
It comes and it goes.
Your swing looks like you played your whole life and no one's ever coached you. I'm critical of people's golf swings.
Yeah.
I'm critical of people's baseball swings, how they throw a baseball, how they throw a football.
Yeah.
I'm very critical of like anyone's archery.
Yeah.
Because I grew up I think Cameron Haynes would say I'm probably the best archer he's ever seen in his life. I think he said something like that. I forget what it was. He actually did say
that sounds about right.
He did. He said he's never seen a more natural archer in his life. First day archery.
That's awesome.
I mean, I just say there's a bunch of elk out there that got my name written all over
yes,
them.
indeed.
If I didn't have to carry it out.
Have you elk hunted?
If I could get like a Sherpa to work with me.
Yeah, there you go.
Like if we could
pack it out.
Like if I could just have a group of indigenous guys with me, just go, Mr. Bert. And I go, yeah, that's the elk, guys. Chop it up. Bring it out with us. I'm like an Ernest Hemingway.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Hunter,
Absolutely.
You know,
I'm going to shoot it.
Back that,
and I'll eat it once it's back. That's hilarious.
Maybe I'll do that in my older age. Like if I got canceled, I think I'd just start killing white rhinos. Yeah. And being like, guys, let's see how far we can take this. How much for the white rhino?
Oh my Lord.
So wait, no, what? It's not evangelical. You grew up Christian.
Yep.
And so that was the primary reason behind homeschooling.
Yeah, some of it was definitely big in our church.
What kind of church did you have?
The denomination was called the CREC, Communion of Reformed Evangelical Churches. So we were in the evangelical Christian sphere, but it was like a little more, it was more liturgical and old-fashioned than what you would think of as an evangelical church.
Like, do you say, God damn it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I shouldn't, but yeah, I do.
But what were the rules?
Oh yeah.
How many times did you go to church a week?
We were there. We had 2 services on Sunday. We were there for both of those, and we had what's called catechism, which is basically Sunday school, but we didn't do it on Sunday. Like we were in the
night?
Exactly.
I know what kind you are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We were serious. We were deep in it.
I fucked with that a little bit because you couldn't help it in the South.
Yeah.
Is like if you have friends who were, God damn it, what's the thing Halston is? I wish I could remember the exact name of it, but it's not. It's just like it's just really Christian.
Yeah.
And if you had friends like that, which I had a lot of, you wanted to hang out with them on Wednesday, then you went to church with them Wednesday night.
For sure.
And if you wanted to spend the night, you went to church on Sundays twice with them.
Yeah.
And you went in the morning and then you went in the evening.
Yeah.
And
that was most of our life. It was like our church friends were our friend group for the most part. And then I had like the baseball teams I was playing on I'd hang out with them, but not much outside of just being at baseball practices and games.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you when you lost your virginity? You don't have to answer, but I definitely want to
know. 18.
Oh, wow. Girl or guy? No, I'm kidding.
that part I won't answer.
18's normal.
Yeah.
I was 17 and I should have waited.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have. Like if I could do it over again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done it. I fucked it up.
Yeah, you can't plan that out though.
You can't plan it out, but man, I wish I had just a little insight. I wish someone had just been like, if I could time travel, I'd go back to Carrollwood to those apartment complexes and I'd knock on the door. And as I walked in that bedroom, I put my hand on my shoulder and go, just don't.
Easy, buddy.
Easy. You're not going to do this well. I know you have a feeling. Trust me. Oh, shit. Did I drop my cigar?
That rug is on fire right now.
Where?
No, I'm just kidding you.
Oh my God, it's right here. I was like, Jesus Christ. It's like fucking, my buddy Hutch brought a snake home one time. I was like, fuck, where's the snake? We're like, ah.
Oops.
Yeah, that's the scariest apartment you've ever had to clean out with a live snake in it. We had to move out. It was my buddy Cheese. He had a python.
Oh, God.
And he lost it. And then we all had to move. And as I'm pulling in a college apartment, as I'm scooping up clothes, he goes, keep an eye out for my snake.
Yeah. That should be illegal. No college apartment should be allowed to have a pet snake in it. That's a recipe for disaster.
Well, that's why they have so many pythons in
Florida?
in the Everglades.
Yeah.
Because people would buy them. You could buy them like crazy, and then no one holds on to an anaconda or a python. It's like a 1-year buy.
Can't you get a bounty now for, like, people go hunt them?
I follow those dudes on Instagram.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, we didn't have iguanas when I was a kid. Now iguanas are everywhere.
Yeah.
In the winter, they freeze on trees and fall to the ground.
Yeah.
In Florida.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll live in Nashville for the rest of your life?
It's hard to say. I've been there long enough. It's definitely, it feels like home in a lot of ways, but I love it out west.
Being a Western outdoorsman.
Yeah.
Is so much better than a Southern outdoorsman or a Texas outdoorsman.
Yeah, dude, we don't have ticks. It's not humid. It's like, it's pleasant to be outside.
Yes.
I think that's honestly the biggest thing about Nashville that I just get really tired of during the summer. Well, summer, it's so humid and hot. If you are not on a lake or submerged in water, it just gets miserable. And it's too hot to play golf. It gets miserable and that's supposed to be the summertime activity. So that wears on me a bunch. And then in the winter, like, we don't even get snow. It's just gray and it's cold enough that it's miserable. And you just get a lot of rain. You never see the sun. And so you get depressed. I loved, like, living in Colorado, being a ski bum. All the off days, if we had snow days where we couldn't work, it was, straight to the mountain. That was beautiful. And you can, in Colorado, there can be 4 feet of snow and it's 25 degrees out, but the sun is shining and you can hang out in a t-shirt.
Yes.
And I don't know, it's hard to beat. So I feel like at some point I don't know if I'll make my permanent residence back out west. But I find myself wanting to spend more and more time back west, whether it's Colorado or Washington, or my folks have a place in northern Idaho, where we always used to go there for vacation, all growing up and stuff in the summer. And we do that now. There's a week every summer we go back there and just hang out.
How much thought goes into life at your age? Like, because it's got to be complicated, because there's a part of you that, for lack of better words, is always going to be a small town kid. Mm-hmm. And I mean that in the respectable, like, I'm not looking to just go bang every chick out there. I kind of want to fall in love. I kind of want to have a family. I kind of want to do this. I mean, I can sense that from you.
Yeah.
And then, but you're also at the top of your game at your age, which very few people get into that rare air. Yeah. And you're in an industry where people want to make decisions for you. Yeah. I mean, what does it look like? What does your life look like? Do you have people going like, I like you better in a light cowboy hat? And you're like, this is one I want to wear tonight.
No, not really. And I've been really fortunate to, like, from the jump, have had just really great people to work with, where they've not, they don't try to make me anything that I'm not. And so, I don't get a lot of pressure in that. I feel like I'm calling the shots. Nobody's kind of, you really need to do that. No, you don't have time to go back home. We need to go book some more shows. I don't have that, at all. So I feel like I'm 28. I'll be 29 in September.
So young.
Yeah, it is.
It
is. But I also, like, I want to be the dad that, like, when my kids get to be fun to be around, that I'm still young enough to, like, go do stuff. Like, my dad's great. He skis with us. He does water sports with us. He's no in no great shape, but he's kept himself in good enough shape. He can, do all the activities that we like to do. He golfs with us, all that stuff. We get to enjoy that together as adults. So I definitely want to be that. So I don't want to wait too long to have kids. And
I was with a guy today that was 47 years old and he just had his first kid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I was like, wow.
One of my bus drivers, Coop, was he 53 or something? He just had his first kid. And wow. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, it must be nice to know who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know who I was when I had kids. I remember giving crazy advice to my daughters.
Yeah.
I remember saying fucked up shit.
Well, I'm sure, I don't know.
I still do it.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you ever get old enough to quit messing that up? I don't know.
But I was 32 when I had Georgia.
Yep.
And it was cool that I got to be a young
Did you
dad.
Looking back on that, does that feel like that was super young? Like you could have waited another 5 years and it might have been.
I have a kid in LA at 31, I think I was maybe, is like having a child at 18.
Yeah.
In anywhere else in the country.
Anywhere else, for sure.
Because, I would go to people's houses and I remember having an interview with Chris Hardwick.
Yep.
I only say his name because he's a peer of mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember he said to me in the interview, and I'm only saying what he said to me in an interview. He said, "Don't you think it was irresponsible for you to have kids?" And I was like, "What?" Like, I never thought someone just like thinks about having kids. I thought you just had kids.
Right.
That's what, we're getting married, let's have kids.
Yep.
And he's like, you don't have any money and you're on the road all the time and you don't have a house, you still rent an apartment. Yeah. And I was like, I never thought of it as irresponsible to be living in an apartment and having kids. And then when I heard that, I went, oh, fuck. Like, I don't have any plans for these kids.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I don't have a plan for them to go to college. I don't have a plan for me and Leanne to have a house. I don't have a plan for them to have a yard.
Right.
I haven't thought any of this out.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, it would be cool to be like a lot of my friends, including my best friend, Tom Segura, who's I think he's 62. He looks 62, but he was wealthy when he had kids.
Sure.
And
there's things about that. Yeah. Where you can be set up a little bit better for it, but I don't think it's ever, it's never going to be, I don't know, the way that it feels to me. It's like, I don't know, I could wait another 10 years or I could have one next year. And I feel like it's like, it'll sort itself out.
Thank you. That's what I'll tell you one of the best dads out there from what who I've talked to and I've read him say stuff is Luke Combs.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's in it to be a dad.
No doubt.
And I love when a dad goes, oh yeah, and I fuck up a lot. Mm-hmm. And Luke said that in an interview. I hope I'm correcting him. He was like, yeah, I'm not the best dad, but I show up. And he's like, I'm there. I got to work on weekends, but I'm there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yep.
He really seems to wanted to be a dad.
Yeah. Dierks Bentley's the same way. Where
I don't know Dierks. I've just known him. He had a song that one of my buddies was in the music video. It was a long time ago. It must be like 2008.
Sure.
I don't know, drinking on a plane.
Yeah, drunk on a plane.
On a plane, and I was like, buddy, that's my fucking, that's what I listen to.
Mm-hmm. I think the biggest thing, when it does happen, whether you plan it out perfectly and time it out just when you want to or not, that's got to become the priority, sort of, where your touring schedule or whatever it is kind of takes a little bit of a backseat to that. I still want to play shows till I'm, if I die on stage, that'll be fine with me.
It becomes your priority and your touring takes a back seat unless your priority, for me, when I had them, I was like, oh, I have to tour because we don't have money.
Certainly.
So like, I would love to take a fucking time off.
Right. It seems like it would be smoother if you could, when you do have kids, it's like, all right, I'm going to take a little break but Dierks does it great. He's exactly like Luke said. He's, he flies in for the Thursday show, and he's still out there just having a ball with his band guys, being a kid still, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then Saturday, as soon as the show's over, he's flying back so he spends all of Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, with the family and being a dad and being
And
around.
you're also in a side of the industry that understands that. I don't think Hollywood ever understood it.
No, yeah.
Hollywood's
country
like
music is definitely more geared toward, they expect
family.
you to kind of be a family person, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's, and it feels like there's not like a, because I think there can be a little pressure that you got to keep pumping stuff out and keep staying in people's ears and in front of their eyes, or they'll forget about you and kind of lose interest or something. But country music, I feel like you don't feel too it doesn't feel like it's all gonna go away if you take a year off from
Country
touring.
music, it doesn't.
No.
Comedy, it does.
Yeah,
I feel like it does.
It seems like it might. Yeah.
So wait, I know you brought your guitar. Do you have any interest in playing anything?
I'd be glad to.
I'm going to get my wife up here.
Come on.
I would love for you to meet the two writers of my TV show. They're showing up in 30 minutes.
Yes.
But is Leanne downstairs? Can we bring the girls up here? I know it's cigar smoke up here.
Come on.
Okay, can we write a song, me and you, about what love looks like at 56?
I'm not 56.
Oh, whatever, 55. Okay, ready? You start playing. Ready? And I'll just go, okay? You remind me of the dawn, and now I'm looking at nighttime. It's okay when you get naked, we can turn the lights off. I'll pretend that you were young and you pretend I'm black, and we will fuck like we did when we were young.
Wow, this is amazing. I think you're weird.
I really think I'd be good
And
at
that's
this
love at 56. It ain't like 26. That was beautiful.
Its back hurts a little bit, and you need more lube than you can fit, but it's all love. I could be a country music artist if I didn't fake the accent. Like, I'd have to fake the accent.
Yeah, I got a buddy that does that too. He always, I've known him forever, and he always, like, he's got kind of a good singing voice, but he could never. He starts singing, it's like, well, now. And it's like,
Really?
well, you could just sing and sound normal, or you can keep doing that.
By the way, yeah. So wait. I haven't listened to. No, I'm not asking you to play this, but I haven't listened to the first song you learned how to sing. You learned how to play was
Amarillo by Morning.
Amarillo by Morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I haven't listened to that in
Amarillo by morning. That's a great song.
I haven't listened to that forever.
Yeah.
And this morning at 5 in the fucking morning, I woke up to turn on my sauna, and I listened to Amarillo by Morning walking through my backyard while it was still dark and the grass was wet, and I went, "Whoo! I wonder if he meant for people to listen to it like this."
Yeah.
It's so funny. I haven't listened to that forever. But
great one,
play whatever you would like to play.
Yeah, you don't have something you want to hear?
No. I've learned the hard way.
I'll play. We were talking about the family and being on the road and whatnot. I love this song. It's on the new record, but it's kind of, it's, I don't know. It's talking about being in that, trying to find a balance of keeping the home fires burning and chasing the dream, I guess. But playing a rodeo in Montana tonight, and she's 2,000 miles away. She says she loves me on the phone as she cries, and wishes I'd come home to stay. But I'm somewhere outside of Missoula. They just called my name from the stage. When we hung up, she was talking leaving. But how am I supposed to sing and play when she's left me somewhere south of sanity? still just north of insane. The show is over, I tried twice to call her back, but no answer either time. My thoughts are racing like a fast car around a track. Oh, and I can't get her off my mind. And I'm somewhere outside Albuquerque. They just called my name from the stage. When we last talked, she was talking leave on. Now how am I supposed to sing and play? She's left me somewhere south of sanity, still just north of. Starting to believe I might be losing everything, and still I'm somewhere outside Amarillo. They just called my name from the stage. When we last talked, she was talking leave on. But I've got a show, I've got to play somewhere south of sanity, still just north of insane.
Wow.
So
Appreciate
good.
it. Thank
Your
you.
voice is beautiful.
Thanks very much.
You have a
I
beautiful,
appreciate it.
so clear.
Thanks.
You're such a good guitar player too.
Thanks, dude.
Like that is, you know, it's
Appreciate
so funny. Are there cities that you land on when you write songs? Like there's certain cities that when you're a touring artist that you land in. Like
Yeah,
Amarillo is
yeah.
a city that you always, when you're driving East Coast, West Coast, you always end up in Amarillo,
For sure.
Las Cruces. Like there's certain cities you stop in.
Oh,
but are
yeah.
there certain cities where you're like, God, I wish I hadn't fallen in love in Hoboken.
Yeah, it's hard to rhyme anything with that.
Yeah, but do you find that when you write songs, like you're like, because I love that you had Missoula in there, because I was like, I'm going to write a song called Fucking Fargo.
Yeah, no
My
kidding.
bus 2 times. One time it got stuck in an air drift, and then it got burned down.
burned down,
Fucking
yeah.
Fargo. What I know this is a very remedial question, but do you write the song in your head and then find the music, or do you fuck around with the guitar and then you go, well, I like the way that sounds? Because there's like when you drop down to I think what is like a, I'm assuming is like a, when you slide down to what I think is like a C or D or something,
Sure, yeah.
it sounds so pretty.
Yeah.
Do you find that first?
It depends. Like I feel like the majority of the time the way it happens is you got an idea, you know, like a hook or something. Our hook on that was South of Sanity. And then we kind of started just spitballing the sort of concept of the song and the whole feeling of it. And then we put a little, you know, melody and chord progression and riff that felt like it fit that mood. So I feel like that's a lot of times the way it happens, but there's definitely a lot of times where I've just messed around with a, like one of my favorite guitar riffs I've ever written is a song called Tightrope, and I had the riff before we had the title, and it was just like, let's find something that like fits in that, and it's a goofy.
Both of your redneck toes just started tapping. Both of your fucking...
That's great.
We used to spend, how's the song go, Mike? You used to run the tables every Friday night. Oh, shit. Just some good old boys doing whatever he liked. But now, I used to smoke like a freight train, drink like a fish. Oh, I never seen you walk a tightrope like this. Oh, but ever since you met that hot little thing, boy, you just ain't quite been the same. She's got you by her side, oh, she's got you on the phone, asking when you're gonna get your butt back home. She's got you chewing gum instead of smoking smokes, sipping green tea instead of Jack and Coke, talking Sunday church and only telling good clean jokes. She's got you walking a tightrope. Anyway, that's a goofy little fun song.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Thanks.
God,
Great.
that's fucking badass.
But yeah, that was just fooling around with a guitar and landed on that thing, and then I was like, oh, let's try and write something that fits that, obviously goofy, up-tempo, fun thing, and
Jesus,
find something like that.
What off-brand music do you like the most? Like it's clear that someone like Ernest loves hip hop.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I know Ernest loves hip hop,
Yep.
but then it's not totally off-brand because I know Ernest loves hip hop.
Yeah.
But it's always fun when you listen to like his newest album. I love his newest album.
Yeah.
And when you go, oh, like that's kind of cool. It's like Jimmy Buffett adjacent.
Yeah, 100%.
What would people not expect to find you listening to?
I don't know if they'd expect it or not, but probably the thing I listen to most outside of country is like yacht rock
Oh, I love
slash
yacht rock.
Jimmy Buffett, type of
You-
boat music, man.
Yeah, you had a song, the Jimmy Buffett-esque song.
Yeah.
What song? I just listened to it this morning.
Yeah, it's probably this one. Bought me one of them one-way tickets, landed in the sand. Salty rim and a blue umbrella. She came strutting up all tall and tan. Straight out of Sports Illustrated swimsuit edition. Might as well I had nothing on. But woke up a week later in a hard condition. My money and my honey and my heart was gone. Now I don't give a flip flop if I ever see that beach again. She tore me apart, walked barefoot on my heart, left me laying there in the sand. And I'll find another place with waves and shade, any girl that knows how to treat a man. But I don't give a flip flop if I ever see that beach again. There's a goofy little Jimmy Buffett thing.
That's my
Thanks.
pivot. Leanne said to me, "You're done after this special. You're done. I don't want to see you do stand up ever again."
I did.
She said, "I go. I'm going to buy a new tour bus." She goes, "Well, how much longer are you going to be doing this?" And I went and I said, "Okay, so what's my pivot? You ready for this?"
I'm ready.
I'm buying a beach bar. We are buying a beach bar.
Yes.
/ gymnasium.
Yes. slash gymnasium.
Yeah.
I
It's
love
going to be
that.
like a CrossFit beach bar.
Yeah.
So like there's going to be a gym there.
Beach
And if you have a gym
workout
membership,
and-
you're going to drink at cost. You'll never
I love
get
that.
upcharged for a drink. If you have a gym
love
membership,
that.
you can drink just at whatever I pay for the booze, you pay for the booze and food. That's the
love
deal.
that.
It's going to be on the beach.
I love that.
We're going to have sliding doors.
California,
So
or
you
are you
can,
going to go back to Florida for
going
this?
to be in Florida.
It feels like a Florida thing.
Feels like
for
a Florida
sure.
fucking
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
especially
no
when I
doubt.
tell you the next part. There's going to be a claw machine that pulls up reptiles so that you can get any reptile you
Oh
want.
God.
It's going to be filled with pythons. And I'm going to have a stand-up comedy club in it, but
Yeah.
I'm going to write my my first album there, and it's going to be songs like I Can't Find My Sunglasses. Do you know where my
56.
Yeah,
Love
Love
It
It 56. Yeah.
I'm blacked out and passed out. Oops, I peed in the hamper again.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You said album, and I immediately thought comedy album. Does anybody write a comedy album anymore?
No.
It's not. It's just specials now.
Yeah, it's
They
just
used
specials.
to make a CD.
It's
of
just
it.
technology fucked over comedy albums. Comedy albums were so good.
Yeah,
If
well, shit,
the
They
beauty,
release them as an album though. All his specials you can buy on
Oh,
an
really?
LP.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I'm huge in the blind community. The beauty of comedy, the thing about comedy, like you fall in love with music. That's our song, and I don't know if everyone does this, but great couples find a comedian they fall in love with, and then that becomes their dialogue to each other for the rest of our relationship. And ours is
Attell.
Without a doubt.
Skanks for the memories.
I need it to sound like a boot stuck in mud, only wetter. Did everybody get it that's going to get it?
That's awesome.
Boogly, watch out.
That's
But that's like, and that's my favorite thing about comedy is when you find the inside jokes. Like some lady said, every time I get the girls out of the house, I say, ladies, pits and pussies, let's go. And I go, oh, thanks. That's Bert Kreischer.
That's
Beautiful.
Pits and pussies. That's a good one. Can we write a song called Pits and Pussies?
We can definitely work on that. Yeah.
I got
Nashville
pits.
may not like it.
Pitch it
And
to Wheeler Walker
pussies.
Jr.
Dude, he is fucking fascinating.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
He is fascinating.
He is fascinating.
Yeah.
All right. One more song, if we got it in us,
course.
whatever you want to play.
Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Okay.
And thank you. I
thank you.
adore you. I think you're so great.
Thanks very much.
And I'll tell you. So I get like about a week out research, and I'll say that with musicians, it's my favorite.
Sure.
Because
yeah,
I can
just dive into a new thing.
I can get into a musician and I can listen to it on repeat. And my favorite thing to do is put on, especially in the new tour bus. I'd never learned how to work my old TV.
Sure.
But I put on YouTube and I just put the name of the person and then I go to sleep and I watch in and out throughout the day. It's all plays.
Yeah.
And on the tour bus, I put in You with Bussin' with the Boys.
Nice.
And what's interesting is I'm curious if try this with yourself. When my name showed up, I woke up I woke up from my sleeping.
Oh yeah.
And all I heard was Will and Taylor shitting on me and Shane. I woke up to them going, you'd think they do better. They both sucked.
Beer Olympics?
The Beer Olympics,
yeah.
They just shit on me and Shane. And I woke up at my name, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
But
I bet I would do the same.
yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I've had so much fun. I'm so glad you exist.
Thanks, dude.
Like that's all you can all you can ask from an artist is like just keep showing up.
Yeah.
And keep doing what you do and
Well, same to you. Big time.
I will.
Well, clearly this is his last special.
You're right.
According to
Evidently.
me.
Newsflash
to
Don't
me.
shut him down for us, Leanne. We love him too much. I was going to say, too, you got to come catch a show this summer if it lines up. We got
Can you
Marcus
pull up his
King
tour
out
dates? I
with
know.
us, too.
Marcus
I know
King.
you love Marcus.
Marcus is like, I got a special
He's
place in my heart. Let's go through.
amazing.
Georgia.
Wait.
That's already gone.
That's coming right up. That's this weekend.
So wait, where are we at? Let's say we go back to May because we're not in May yet, right?
Here's
May
The
goes
Ryman?
Nashville.
We don't really kick up our regular touring
Oh, Country
schedule till
Thunder! Shout out to
June.
Country Thunder.
Oh yeah,
know, right?
grand time.
The dude who owns Country Thunder has the best goddamn tour bus I've ever been on my entire life. What's that guy's name? He brought the guy that owns Country Thunder.
Is Country Thunder Live Nation? I don't know.
We went
I immediately
to his
thought
tour
Brian
bus. He did it.
O'Connell.
Jelly did it last
Is his
year.
name Brian O'Connell?
I can't remember. All I know is he was
either.
cool as
Was
shit.
it Chicago Bears stuff and a
can't
bunch of
remember.
Chicago sports on the side?
I just remember
He's got a cool
He was
bus.
a cool dude.
Yeah.
So wait, when's the tour start up?
We start beginning of June, and then we run through. I don't know if I'm supposed to say
Orange
that, but
Beach, Alabama.
Durant, Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, the Wharf. That's gonna be fun.
Lexington. Oh wait, that's when's the Wharf?
That's
That
June
is
12th.
June 12th.
Yeah.
We can't. Georgia graduates from college.
Yeah, you better not miss
We
that
better
one.
not miss that
Okay,
one. Just
okay.
saying, that's a non-negotiable.
We need.
These are
I'll hit you up. or
These are
something,
all right
'cause
around
I
us,
can't
though,
remember,
Leanne.
I can't remember when. Oh, it says on there with Jake Worthington. Are there any on here that say with Marcus King, or is that the next announce?
Well,
I can't remember. Oh, there you go. Bangor, Maine.
Ooh.
August
with
20th. That's
Marcus.
my birthday. Hello.
And yeah, Guilford.
Yeah. that's in
Guilford with
Pittsburgh.
Marcus. That's a sweet venue. That's a fun.
Guilford's awesome.
Yeah.
We did
That
fully loaded at
amphitheater?
Guilford. Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's the best.
That place is so
We were there 2
awesome. So
nights.
much fun.
Wait, is that
I
the place where they
loved
had By the way, this is going
It's
to
like,
tell you. This is going to tell you how I tour.
Oh, one of
Is that-
The,
is
the
that the
lobster
place-
roll truck behind it?
No. Did they have the key lime popsicles?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
There you go.
Yes, it was like summer camp. That's the best venue.
Oh, it's so
That
fun. They
is-
got
So
that
fun.
pool in the back and everything.
Yes.
They got the TV. We opened for Lainey Wilson down there. We were first to 3, so we did our set and we all went and got in our bathing suits and just watched the rest of the show on the TV from the pool. It's the best.
That's
What
so
a
fun.
great.
That was a great.
How do we not have a big country music comedy tour? I mean, we did
Dude,
some.
didn't Zach Bryan have Shane Gillis come out and do?
Yeah.
was,
little
was
bit.
that at
Yeah, I think that
Coachella?
is, in my
Or
opinion,
was that on his show?
that is something. Shane's got balls of steel.
Oh my God.
Without
yeah.
knowing they were going to get a comedian, he went out to Notre Dame Stadium to
Yeah.
70,000 people and did stand up.
Yeah.
And was like, all right.
Yeah.
And it went great.
Yeah.
It went
looked
great.
like it did.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're exactly right.
I would
that
never
would be an
do that.
intimidating.
Jelly
yeah.
Roll was like, "Do you want to bring me out on stage one time?" And I was like, "Where you at?" He was like, I got a show tonight. And I was like, "Oh, I wish I'm doing a
Yeah.
spot." And then he told me he was playing at Titan Stadium, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Bitch, open with that. I would love to bring you out in Titan Stadium."
Yeah. I agree that, well, especially with the model that you've done with the fully loaded thing is so much fun.
Well, we
I'm
had
trying to,
Marcus.
like-
We had Marcus out.
Oh, no kidding.
We had
Yeah.
Marcus. We had Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
We had Andy Frasco. We had a bunch of people
That's
come
awesome.
out.
We sang every night.
Oh, we sang.
That's awesome.
I'm not a singer. At
So do
all.
they do a set then on
Yeah,
the
they did a set.
festival? Oh, that's awesome.
They do. It was really ill prepared, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
We do 8 comics, then Jelly Roll or Marcus or a musician, and
Yeah.
then I'd go up after that, and then I'd bring Leanne out, and we'd play that John Prine song, "In
Yeah.
Spite of Ourselves."
Yeah.
But we wrote our own lyrics, and
Nice.
I did much better than she did.
I beg your pardon. I wrote new lyrics every week. We have 4
Every-
weeks. Every week, I wrote new lyrics, and he sang the same lyrics.
Because
Same
mine
with
were
the whole time.
amazing. Mine were amazing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mine were so good.
I thought mine were pretty good.
What was I had such a great she's a big fan of Joe Rogan's "Build That Wall" is her favorite slogan.
So funny.
I've always leaned into her being a redneck.
Yeah.
I think it's my affinity for that. I think it's like I only make fun of the thing I like.
Yeah.
I don't
Certainly.
If I don't like it, I don't talk about it.
No, yeah.
By the way, you're with Lucas Nelson too.
Yes. Yeah. Lucas is out with us. Very
The
pumped
sweetest
about that.
guy.
He's the man.
In great golfer too.
Yes.
Great
I know.
golfer.
I'm excited to get out and play some golf with him, hopefully, while we're out on the road. I haven't played with him before, but he's great.
You let me know when that is. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna fly out, go see a show, and play golf with you
Yes.
guys. I would
That'd
love
be
that.
amazing. Yeah.
He texted me one time. He's like, "We should play golf sometime," and I was
Yeah.
like, "Great." And this is the kind of kid Lucas Nelson is. He then texted me like 2 or 3 times. "Hey man, how's this look?"
Yeah.
And I would be like, "Oh, I can't." And then he'd be like, "How about this?" You know, like he's just
Oh,
a
yeah.
regular.
Yeah.
The day I met him, it was me, him, Sierra Farrell,
Yeah. She's awesome, too.
Winona Judd.
Cactus,
Cactus.
and Winona Judd.
Yeah.
And I started talking to him. I don't, he may not want me to say this, but it's true. And I started talking to him. I said, "Where are you from?" He said, "Texas, but I grew up in Hawaii." And I was like, "Oh, is your dad military?" And he goes, "No."
No.
I said, "Okay." I said, "What did your dad do?" And he goes, "Are you being serious right now?" And I said, Yeah. What did your dad do? You're in Texas, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming military. And he goes, No. He goes, "Wait, are you talking to me because you're talking to me?" And I went, "Yeah."
Oh, yeah.
I go, "I don't know, who's your dad?" And he goes, "Willie Nelson." I go,
Yeah.
"Your dad's Willie Nelson?"
Yeah.
He was like, "You're joking right now."
Yeah.
And I went, "No." And he was like, Yeah, my dad's Willie
I'm
Nelson.
sure he's had to deal with that his whole life.
He was just a sweet kid sitting at the table and was
Yeah.
just talking to someone at the
Oh,
table.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Super, super fun to be around. Yeah. That thing, if you want to come to Alberta, he's on that one.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know it was in Alberta.
Skip.
By the way,
but yeah, we
golf
should
courses in
figure out-
Alberta are fucking awesome.
Yes.
You get crazy bounce.
Okay.
Crazy
there you go.
bounce. And that's all I remember. I played golf in Edmonton.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah, that's where we're at, Edmonton. Yeah. Do you play a bunch on the road?
Never.
Not really.
I'll show you my golf clubs when we go downstairs.
Then
Just-
PXGs?
Yeah.
I seen them on the way in.
Oh, yeah.
Spotted him.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Mr. Parsons.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have to get you at the show. That'd be super fun.
I would love to. So what song do we end on?
What do you want to hear?
I've found that I'm the wrong judge of that.
Okay. Leanne, do you have one you want to hear?
No, I want to hear what you want to play.
Okay.
I think that's the way to go. I like people to play what they like.
Here, I'll play. I haven't played this in a while. I took it out of the set, but. Well, I want you to want me, baby. Want me like I want you. Need you to need me, baby. Need me like I need you. Yeah, I want you to love me, baby. Love me like I love you. Want you to want me, baby. Want me like I want you. Yeah, want me like I want you. Well, you've got my heart on the end of your string like a yo-yo dancing. You're watching it swing. I'll walk the dog, go around the world, anything you ask me to. Well, it's high time you got serious, honey. Stop treating me like some little love junkie. You know you got your hold on me. Can't nothing break me loose. But I want you to want me, baby. Want me like I want you. Need you to need me, baby. Need me like I need you. Yeah, I want you to love me, baby. Love me like I love you. Want you to want me, baby. Want me like I want you. Yeah, want me like I want you. Well, you've got my heart on the end of your string like a yo-yo dancing. You're watching it swing. I'll walk the dog, go around the world, anything you ask me to. And it's high time you got serious, honey. Stop treating me like some little love junkie. You know you got your hold on me. Can't nothing break me loose. Want you to want me, baby. Want me like I want you. Need you to need me, baby. Need me like I need you. Yeah, I want you to love me, baby. Love me like I love you. Want you to want me, baby. Want me like I want you. Want you to want me like I want you. There you go.
Wow.
That was great.
Nice. Appreciate it.
So good.
Ladies and
I had
gentlemen.
to think of something not sad to finish
No,
with.
that's perfect.
It was awesome.
That's you know, his brother is a big mountain climber.
Oh, I didn't know
His
that.
first name's Rocky.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
But
Thanks so much for having me, man.
Zach, you're
Absolute
fucking
pleasure.
awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
for
dude.
doing this, buddy.
Heck
Thank
yeah.
you for doing this.
yeah.
I would love to come out to the CMAs, come see you.
Hell yeah.
You're with George
Yeah.
Drayton and Chris Stapleton, but
Yeah.
you are fucking incredible.
Thanks, dude.
It's a great podcast.
Appreciate
God,
it.
I did a good job.
I wish I
love it.
That was a great podcast.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.